She's an itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and a strange jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better prove that you're not worth the chase. Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary when she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and down and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. Cause she's an itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Cause she's an itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole, for you know you're controlled by a sweetheart criminal. Never thought that she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder. You should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Cause she's an itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for.
Bless you. Ring the roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. Ring the roses, I'm watching, did you notice? I'm gonna miss you when you fall down.
Alone now, there's no hero, and all the ones we lost no longer here. So waiting for your tears, is this the fun part? Was that stop your heart? I'm singing. Ring the
gonna bless you.
Sunday, everybody. How on the heck are we doing today? I don't know. Did you guys venture on over to Facebook and see what Patrick said? He said, "Quit picking on me. Everybody being mean to me. Everybody being mean to me. Patrick, stop picking on me." Patrick, come on, man. Come on, man. I got the receipts. I don't know if you guys are on Facebook or not, but I had to go over there and I had to get the receipts. I had to get the receipts for old Patrick. And also, I went all the way back. I went all the way back to May of this year, whenever Patrick decided he was going to make his very first post that's still up. It could have been before then. Maybe some things are being scrubbed off some people's channels. I don't know. But I started to save all the videos because I think that there is housekeeping being done. Okay, I think housekeeping is being done because things are, and I have some questions. And I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but we're going to watch. I have several different things that we're going to watch today because I'm not saying Eric's at fault. I'm not saying Patrick at fault. I think the whole damn is a shit show. All right. And I also was tagged in some videos with, I think it's the Watson family and this Skippity Doodah lady. I may have a name wrong. Skippity Doodah, toot my horn. I don't know what her name is. Okay, but I watched and I'm like, what is going on? Now, why are these two? Well, the gentleman said what he got to say, baby. All right, and I said, I don't really know Toot My Horn Lady or Skip a Doo Dah, Have a Good Day Lady. I don't know her. She may have another channel. I don't know. I have, to be, full transparency, I have come across her channel, but I've not really entertained it. Okay, I may have watched a video, but she didn't have any information. Totally skip one skip. What's her name? Oh, Toddy one skip. I'm sorry, Toddy one skip. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I just couldn't remember, right? Okay, so I can't stand that lady. She told something today. I did not know you could date an inmate. Oh, I have no idea about dating inmates. I have no idea. Okay. I mean, I don't know why you couldn't date an inmate. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. But anyways, so there's some shit going on. I like Toddy. I don't know her, but I know that Mr. Watson and her are having a little spat. So I was tagged in it. I watched it, and I'm like, here, drama inside of drama, I guess, and that's my point of view. I watched the video and she did call him a tool, this, that, and the other. And then he said what he had to say. I'm like, Lord Jesus, got drama inside the drama now, I guess. Hell, I don't know. Taylor, yes, you don't know there's now a Tinder for, there's a Tinder for inmates. Some bitch. More you know. Well, I'm a married woman, so I don't need to go to Tinder. But anyway, so let's go over to Facebook. But first, what I want to show you guys is this. Okay, this is bringing it back. This is bringing it back from June 21st. All right, June 21st. Share the screen with you. All right, and also, let me make sure that I run the banner here. This is not my content. The disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Okay, so that's what we're doing. All right. So here is the very first one. I did not want to ever show anything with these folks on it, but I don't have a choice if I want to go all the way back and show only important information here. Okay, and the information that I'm going to share, I want you guys to pick up on this, is things that you'll get it. You'll get it. So I'm going to turn it up here. This is not my content. This is Patrick's content. All right, over on Facebook.
You got a baseball glove in your hand today, don't you? Let everybody see your baseball glove? Look at this. Yeah, Timmy. Kenny, what are you doing today, bud?
I don't know. I've been working on the house, and so you go down there
Yeah. How long have you known me?
all my life.
Can't be all your life, because you're older than me.
I know I'm older than you.
There's a lot more to these folk. I'm not going to say these people, because they're just, they're ordinary, just like we are, just like everyday folk. I'm gonna try to go down today and do some weed eating and get the yard cleaned up and try to show evidence of that happening. So listen, we need to figure out what all y'all need down there at that house. I know that at your house you're probably okay as far as the refrigerator goes. But you said that Betty needs a refrigerator down there, that it's old. You said that she needs a washer and dryer down there, that it's
Hey,
an old washer and
Anthony.
dryer also.
Yeah.
We're looking at
Gamer
we need to
girl.
get a good mower down there so we're
Mama
able to
bear.
keep the grass cut and get it cleaned up. That way that we can move forward with some of the things. Sound good, Timmy?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, what we have going on is the Whittakers. They need certain things, and I'm not able to provide those certain things due to the I'm waiting on monetization to come in from the videos. That money that comes in from the monetization, that right there will go towards the Whittakers and what they need, Kenny and Betty and all those folks. The big thing that
So I want you guys to keep things in. I want you guys to listen to this. And did any of these things appear? I try to go through the videos in that month into June to see if the things that he's asking for, if they ever showed up at the house. Okay. But watch.
we need help with right now is like refrigerator, or washer and dryer, mower. There's things that I've seen on Facebook Marketplace that I've seen a lot of people offer to help. I can take some of those things. I can show people what it is that they need, and if you want help by doing that, that is one good way of getting out there. One of the things that we've had issues with in the past, with Mark
Hi,
helping,
Carla.
with him being as far away that he lives, he's in California, and we're in West Virginia. So the money that was coming in, BJ was using the money, and her boyfriend, they were using it for.
So it seems, if you guys listen to that, it seems like him and Mark worked together, or he knew of Mark, whatever. I'm like, huh?
For what?
Meth.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's something that people are going to understand. If I'm going to help you guys, and I'm going to take
Miss
my time and
Robinson.
spend my time in helping y'all.
I'll take a stackable washer and dryer if anyone's buying.
I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't associate with that kind of stuff. There will be zero money that is, or anything that anybody's going to do that is going to benefit anybody in drug activity. So there's not going to be no help for that. If that's just not going to happen.
All right.
Okay. So what we need to do also, Kenny, is that since you're down there all the time, you're probably down there more than me.
Yeah.
You need to kind of like chip in here and make sure that things are going to be appropriate down there, because we do not want any of this happening again, because there's a lot of distrust in what's going on right now, and we have to kind of like, we need to bring the people back in to see that they can help y'all, and that it's for a good deed.
Right? And hey, we'll
Yeah.
take
You agree with that?
Yeah.
It's
me and my chat. We'll take some cars over here. Like, we got a list going on over here, man. Okay, everybody, put your needs and wants in the chat. Your heart's desires. Okay, your heart. Just put your heart's desires in the chat. You never know. You never know. Let me tell you, ain't gonna get it from me.
That's something that you can watch on down there whenever you're down there.
Yeah.
And you can let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we need to do is we need to make people understand, or try to help them understand that I'm here to help you guys, and I'm not trying to exploit y'all whatsoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Wow. Wow.
They need to know, like, people need to know how long that we've known each other. Did I ever come to your house before any of these videos or anything, or ever come down there?
Yeah.
That's just things that they need to know, which is a good thing. So right now, I have a friend that lives in Georgia, and he is
Sophia.
helping me with everything.
Sophia said, oh, Lord Jesus. Sophia says, is Patrick the new Oprah? Oh, I need a house for me and my kid and a car. And well, list goes on. I want to travel, right? Hi, Lady K and everyone. Danny from Tennessee. Good to see you, Danny from Tennessee. I'm old and disabled. I need help. Never asked for God help in my life, right? Hi, folks. Oh, here's Patrick. This is like from way back. This isn't finished yet. He's saying we need refrigerators, washer, dryers, mowers. We need it all. And this was from, let me give you guys exact date. This was from, I can tell you here. This was from June 21st. Okay, June 21st. But he had been over there in May. Okay, there are pictures, but he didn't actually come on, from what I can find. I'm not saying nothing exists. From what I can find, okay? Please do your own research, people, okay? Everything that I say on this channel is my observation on a public information, on public videos, okay?
Everything that's going on right now. He's kind of like in the background, just being silent but helping me, and he will be involved in
So he's
everything
starting to
that
introduce,
takes
here's where he's starting to introduce Eric.
place from here on after. So he's not trying to be seen right now. He's
Right?
just helping me with the social media and the content. And so far he's doing a really good job. And here soon everybody will get to meet him and see who he is. And I think this will be top notch. This will be the best thing that's ever
Top
happened to the
notch.
Whitakers. So right now, what we're doing is we're
How'd this age? This is aged like fine wine, didn't it, folks? Damn it, Daryl.
trying to make sure that we can get the things that they need down there at their house. They need a refrigerator. They need a washer and dryer. I'm going to use my truck to go pick up everything that they need. They need a mower down there. We need to be able to cut grass down there all the time. Make sure that we're keeping snakes out of the grass since the grass is like a foot tall. The things that we need, if you'll message me, I will show you things on Facebook Marketplace that I've done messaged about. And hopefully in doing that, we can somehow facilitate and getting the things that they need and we can be on the same page. All right, so right now, one thing that I had in mind for the last couple of days, and I've seen a lot of negativity on the GoFundMe. We're not going to have a GoFundMe. That is like we're done with that. Just because of things that's happened in the past with the money, and it's just not going where it's supposed to. And with all this
So there was a GoFundMe, and it's no longer as of June 21st. Okay, guys?
monetization that's going on, there's money that's going to be coming in, but it usually takes about a month and a half for that to come in. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to post my Cash App
You
and
don't say.
anything that they need.
So the Cash App started being posted on June 21st. I mean, I'm not making it up. You're hearing it for yourself right here. Okay, this is not an edited video. This come right off of his Facebook. I am not making it up. This is coming out of Mr. Patrick's mouth. And today he act like, quit picking on me. Everybody just picking on me. Quit bullying me. Well, then quit opening up your mouth, cowboy.
And anything that is bought, they will be able to see transactions at any time. They will be showed.
That aged well. Like rotten fucking cheese. Like Famunda juice.
Whatever money was taken to spend on something, they'll be able to see that with their own eyes. And I just wanted to make that clear, that, very clear that we're not going to do no GoFundMe. That will not be here, nor.
No, just send that shit straight to my Cash App. You hear? And you can private message me so I can have direct contact with anyone that is financially stable enough to send me a Cash App. Make sure that you just direct message me. Patrick, Patrick says, message him June 21st, 2025. Okay? He wants to make sure that he has all his financial stable people directly in his back fucking pocket. My observation, I don't know if that's true or not, okay? From what I'm seeing now, this age like from under G's.
In the future, that everything that they get, it will be by donation and people coming and helping. And I think that that's the best way for this, for us to get through this. So anybody that wants to help, that would be great. There'll be, my Cash App will be displayed, and you can help that way. If you want to help, that's great. And if you don't want to help, I understand that.
So there you have it, folks. That's when it started. He posted his own Cash App, okay? He posted his own Cash App. I did not put that up there. This is not a, this is still up there, okay, on Patrick's Facebook page, June 21st. Okay, I thought you were saying thunder, like bleep thunder, from under. That's some country slang, Sophia. I'm sorry. You can tell I was born in certain people's neck of the woods, right? I love Timmy like everyone does, but all this trying to build a home, a way to make dollars is obvious to me. Army vet, man, I think here's what I want to say, and I said this the other day. I think both can be the same at the same time, right? But sometimes people care more about themselves than they care about the person that they're trying to help. Okay? Some people care more about themselves at the end of the day than the people that they're trying to help. Sometimes, in my opinion, from my seasoned adult looking self, it happens. When does charity become exploitation? When does helping become the exploitation of someone? Okay, do it in the name of charity. Do it in the name of God's work, right? When does the line get crossed? Has the line been crossed? Or is this just a lack of communication? You know, whenever someone gets up here and tells you, like he just did in this video, transparency anytime anyone asks. And from my observation, all we've seen thus far is some chicken scratch on a notepad from Eric. There hasn't been transparency. No one's came and said, here's what we got off of Cash App for getting refrigerators, mowers, and shit, right? Have you guys seen it? I'm looking for the receipts. And I'm telling you, I am diligently looking. Because if I am wrong and they've been shown, let me tell you something about me. I will get up here and be like, yo, bro, I owe you an apology. You did share it. That's why I'm asking you guys, have you seen any videos or any acknowledgement of them saying, hey, out of the donations from the refrigerator and me posting my Cash App, I was able to get a new refrigerator, a new washer and dryer? Have you guys? Now I've seen the donated shed that never became a bathroom. I did see that. Oh boy. Yeah, it's hard. It is hard whenever you have someone addicted. Absolutely. My older brother was exactly like BJ. I do know was hard. It is hard whenever you have someone in your family that's addicted and refuses to get help.
too, and in time you'll see that that it's going to work out exactly the way that it's being planned. Okay, so right now as we speak, I know a lot of people posted and commented about Ray's knee, Timmy's eye. As things progress and go
Right,
along,
Kara?
every single one of those will be addressed. Right now, you know, we're at a standstill. We've got to wait until things monetize, and we're looking for a house. I've done talked to Betty this morning, and I told Betty that sooner or later she's going to be living in a new house. That we're going to build her a new house across the road. So we'll see what happens with it.
So that worries me because knowing the mental capacity and the level of understanding sometimes from my observation, I'm not a clinician, I'm not qualified, I'm just stating my observation here. To sit down and say, well, we want to get you a new house, Betty, so we're going to start filming again. Is that okay with you? What do you think she's going to say? I don't really think that they understand the magnitude. I don't think they really understood the magnitude whenever Mark did what he did. Like, you know, did made a documentary and pictures and stuff. I still don't think they understand because they're not in touch on social media. Okay? They're just not, they don't have the capabilities. They don't have the computers, the cellular devices. I don't even know if they've even been over to the Whittaker YouTube page to look at it themselves. I don't even know that, right? It's a damn shame. It is a damn shame.
Everything, and hopefully hopefully it works out the way that we want it to. Hey Tammy, so all these people that are wanting to help you and stuff, we're going to get you fixed up. So we're going to get that eye fixed. Yeah, we'll get your eye fixed. That way that whenever we play baseball, that you can see the baseball coming with both eyes instead of one. Okay, does that sound good? Yeah. Don't be grabbing me like that. I'll give you a titty twister. What do you think about that, Kenny? No, we're trying to do something to help
So
you.
is this the formal consent he was talking that they think that they had? Is this your formal consent, sir? Whenever you decided to put up your Cash App under the name of the Whittaker family, is this the formal consent you're talking about? Because for me, legally binding, this isn't it. I'm just, you know what I mean?
Guys out. There ain't gonna be no money to go buy you women and stuff. We're not doing that. You understand?
I need that money by women.
We just can't have no women involved.
I got money.
Okay,
I buy my own women.
we'll buy you a new hat because that hat right there is about had it.
I know.
All right. Hey, Kenny.
What?
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
Sunnyside.
everybody out there in Facebook land, I wanted to thank y'all for taking the time to watch this. It can be better because I'm not very good at being socialized, showing my face on here. But Tammy wants to thank everybody. All right, Tammy?
Yeah.
Say thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Kenny, thank everybody.
Thank you.
And everybody have a blessed day, and we look forward to a little bit of help from you.
So this was at the end. We'll go back here. Let's read it. It says, anyone that would like to help with any items, send me a direct message and I will answer as soon as I can. You can purchase it directly through the seller on Facebook and I will go pick it up. If you would like to help out with Cash App, here is my name. Okay, so has anybody seen anything come out of that? Funny how he jokes about prostitution when that's what I heard. I have not verified that myself. I haven't dug in the man's history. I'm only pretty much reviewing what is public information on social media platforms. So I don't know if any of you guys had seen through any of the videos that they put out what come from him posting his Cash App. But if you go through the videos, folks, which I don't want to share because I don't want to re-exploit them. You know what I'm saying? They started to have a lot of fun. Okay, Timmy started to have a lot of fun. And he says he's broke. He has no money. Okay, so you're going to need gas to go to the pond to go fishing. You're going to need gas to go take a helicopter ride. You're going to need gas to go to race cars, right? Did you guys see all those videos? Have you guys seen all those videos? I have. Okay, and I I have them. I don't want to put them out because then it feels like I'm re-exploiting them, right? I've saved them on a Facebook um, channel that I have for my channel. So there's been also some questions. Does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. There are laws that both Patrick and Eric broke. You cannot concert from I'm sorry, you cannot consent from mentally challenged. I've read the law and definitely there should be criminal charges. Don, I know right now there are people that live in that area that have brought it up, but there's also somebody that was in a picture that I have on my Lady K YouTube channel or Facebook page. He was, I think, Senate something, and people have reached out to him. Good for you, Army Vet. He's like, I was a cover artist and was going to do a show, but did not do it. Things were shady. Was Patrick's request, so I did not do it. Well, thank goodness you didn't get caught up in it, Army Vet, because, whoa, Lord, could you imagine? Could you imagine you have someone like me reviewing your ass? I don't know which video, but they got that new recliner couch for the porch. Yes, I do remember that. And I also want to clarify something. I did go, because I want to correct something. I did go back and look at the videos because remember, I did show you guys a picture of the recliner that was in the trash. All right. Or, well, not in the trash, like in the pile of junk back there when they clean off the porch. And and I'll show it to you right here. And I asked you guys, is this the chair that Betty was all upset about? Someone was upset about because it was thrown away and it was burnt. Well, in a video, it was it was on the porch, but it was in the back. So I'm thinking that this is not the chair. I think it was another chair and it probably was burnt. Okay. I did go back and verify. So I want to stand here corrected. From my opinion, corrected today, this orange chair in this picture was on the porch, but in the back. So I don't think that that's the one that was replaced, guys. Okay. And because I want to correct, I don't want to put out false information. I just don't. Okay. Okay, I'm on a sofa listening to game and crochet. Oh, Sunnyside. I try to crochet, honey. And let me tell you, we all heard about that on a previous live. Oh, Lord, it turned out a hot freaking mess. Lord Jesus. Okay, so I have something else that I wanted to show you guys. But people send me things, and I don't want to dox them. All right, go through here. And remember about kept wanting to, hey Melissa, we kept wanting to see about um the condo pictures. We'll get to what he posted today and we'll read it. And he act like wet boy and me. So Eric had mentioned that the person that owned the condo um said that it was trashed and that he had to pretty much give him the money from previous days to pay for the damage that Patrick done. He said there was dirty diapers and shit everywhere. Okay, just shit everywhere. Let me tell you, it was terrible. I'll have to show you someday, Sunnyside. I'll post a picture on my community post. It was so bad. We need to have a private conversation, Sunnyside. I need help. Not that I'm having a grandkid anytime soon, but I might someday for the love of God so I can build a, have it ready. Anyways, let's go to this. So here is the direct communication between Patrick and the gentleman or person that owned the Airbnb. So it says, "Good morning, Patrick. I will be unable to extend your reservation past the originally scheduled checkout date of tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Then Patrick is in the green. The gentleman is in the black. So you tell me you don't have any other available rentals?" And he responds, "No, sir. I just want you to know I don't appreciate you placating to Eric Carroll that I destroyed your condo." And then 103, I don't know, condo 103. I think it's condo 103. "Especially when I was unable to even walk. That place was kept clean as a whistle because I had a house cleaner." I wonder who that was. He hired a house cleaner out of the Whittaker money. More questions. I'm fucking real. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, gee, he's taking more. This aggravates me so bad. I'm like, so you go to an Airbnb because you need to rest your leg, okay, and your house doesn't fit. You take Whittaker money or an advance off the Whittaker money from their pot, their pile of money, to go and stay in it because you goddamn broke your leg. And you have a house cleaner too. If you don't get the fuck up out of here, see this shit right here, it gets you drug across the internet. And you want to know why people are sending you mad faces. You a grown whole motherfucking grown ass man. Act like you the first motherfucker that ever had your leg broke. Okay, let me sage my freaking area and breathe. Oh, okay. Anyway, whistle, clean as a whistle. I had a house cleaner there every day, and he got on YouTube and said that I trashed it. He brought your name into it. I'd be silent also. It's all good. I know the truth, and that's all that matters. Show me the pictures of where I destroyed your condo. So this is telling me that where's the truth? Eric said he was going to get up on his YouTube channel and not a daily talk with dad or dad's talk or whatever the hell, not that channel, the Whittaker channel, and say and show us all the information. He was going to show us the goddamn video. I have video of it, folks. I'm going to show it to you. That's what he said. Tune in tonight at 7. It's always 7 o'clock and no one ever fucking comes on. What the hell? Okay, so we never seen that video. So is there some truth into that? Okay, just because we think someone's shady doesn't mean that other people haven't been lying. Lying like a dog. Okay, I got questions. Oh, let me get back here to the chat. Becca, you missed it, honey. I got to get back to the chat so I can see it. Oh, you, Captain, what Sunnyside, all you want to do is laugh at me because I don't know how to crochet, you asshole. I should post some pics on, yeah, you should. Let me see. Sophia. Adult diapers? Nuh-uh, Sophia. You wasn't in no damn... Girl, if you don't get out of here. Hell no. Gross. Okay, so... Let me get back down here. Taking advantage of. Right? That's how I'm feeling about it. He had a housekeeper and everything. Kim said, I got questions. Why did he take the dogs? Who let the dogs out? Who fed the dogs? He's lying. He can walk, allegedly. He act like he the only MFer in the whole damn world ever, that ever damn broke the damn leg. Okay? The Whittaker family would have been better being left alone. They lived this long being who they were. Clay, second that. What did I miss? Becca? We went back and we started playing Italian Girl. We started going back to June 21st whenever he started putting his cash app for refrigerators, mowers, and washer and dryers. Put his cash app right up on there. He sure did. And said he'd be transparent all the way. I ain't seen shit. Have you guys seen it? I mean, there could be receipts could be out there. I mean, I talk a lot of shit, but this is what this channel is. Okay, I mean, I show you some facts, but I talk shit. Okay, I'm looking for the receipts. I haven't found them yet, and I'm always open to correct myself. Okay, Patrick says I'm not here to exploit you, but I'm opening your packages when they come to my house before I give them to you. Yes, I'm behind in the live stream. That's okay, Italian girl. Scammers, man. I don't like people taking advantage of people. Period. Period. It makes me my blood boil. I need blood pressure pills. I need it all. Okay, I need sage. I need all of it. Patrick or Eric. Becca. Patrick put up his personal cash app on June 21st of 2025. Yes, he did. Where did these messages come from? Sorry, I missed it. These messages, okay, so I was ear hustling and reading in the chat of what he posted today, and I screenshotted this shit before it disappeared. Okay, and this was written directly from Patrick. Yeah, you can see right here, Patrick. From Patrick. Was written directly from Patrick. See, right here, it says Patrick 2 minutes ago. Well, it's not 2 minutes ago now, obviously, but it was. Can you guys see that? Yeah, if you look on the very left-hand side, let me see if I can make myself small and you guys can see it. Damn, you guys making me work today, son of a bitch. Okay, so if you look on the left-hand side right there, it says Patrick. Okay, that's where. So I will never come on here and do some. I'm not skilled enough. I mean, I like when people think that I can like make shifts some shit some way. I can't do all that. Hell, I don't really know what to make of Eric, but him not bringing up Patrick background makes him look bad. Yeah, and I have proof that he knew about it too. I have a screen recording of. I can read it to you. Let me find that son of a bitch. If you guys want to hear it, I mean, I'll read it to you. I'm just learning about the Whittaker family. Oh, honey, welcome in, welcome in. I'm glad to have you back over and visiting me. I'm happy that my regular subscribers are over here, and we're always welcome new subscribers too. By the way, I have worked all my life with the homeless, addictions, mentally and physically impaired, and the elderly. The people who come in and do most damage are the ones trying to save them. Yeah, yeah. And I think that sometimes it comes out this in the beginning, I think that there was a good motive, but also people start caring about themselves more than what they care about other people. Okay. Yeah, and I don't have no dog in this fight. I when something's brought to my attention and I think it's freaking disgusting and vile, I talk about it on this channel. I'm not out here to save the world. I'm not out here to claim that I'm a saint. I am a not normal. I have I have my own opinion, and that's just what it is. Everything that I state on this is just basically an opinion. Okay? If everyone else is allowed to opinion, so am I, assholes. As far as who is right or wrong. I don't know who is right or wrong. I just know that it's a freaking mess. I don't know who's right and wrong. I know that it is an absolute mess. And they are dealing with not characters that we see on YouTube, social media. These are people's real life. Okay? At the end of the day, the Whittakers are real people. They're real humans, and they've been made to be some sort of characters, and they're not. They have feelings. They have wants and desires. And from my observation, people started caring more about their own asses than what they initially started out in. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the encouragement. So there's that. Let me see what else I got. I got to quit sharing to go to the next one here. Oh, and we also talked about you can get like these videograms and stuff like that, or I don't know, say happy birthday to me, get a custom video. Here is the advertisement of that, and here's a person that actually did it. It's 20, it's not, I said it was 29.99. I apologize. It's actually 24.99 to get a custom video. I don't know about Timmy Time. I tried to go into Timmy Time and it wanted me to do it to my phone and I was like, nah, I'm good. So the custom video is 24.99. Talk about holding out no stops, okay? Talk about going all the way. All right, so what do we have here? Also, somebody put in that there had been a police call. Okay? Have you guys heard about this? Have you guys heard about the police call? It is. Army of it is. Have you guys heard about the police call? Clay, let me tell you what. What was that guy's name? Oh, Ernie. Ernie mad. He gets in the chat and he starts cussing everybody. He don't cuss. He tells everybody else like he's Mr. Florida though. What do you expect? So have you guys heard about that? If you guys want me to share you what it is, I have not been able to verify that it actually came off the website, but it was posted in the chat underneath Patrick's stop making being mean to me. I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy with a broken leg post. All right, well I'll show it to you. Okay, so this here is I have checked the fair near Creek. Okay, the caller said he lives in Pennsylvania and wants a visit in the area and visits the area every year. He's known him all his life. He's revising, but he's getting information from someone in the area that name withheld is smoking drugs and using heavy rugs and is possibly going to overdose. Request to check request to check to offer. He was also requesting a public service. He was also requesting okay, it's twice there. Okay, which is the camper outside of near Tommy Creek, correct? Affirmative. Copy. Okay, so then there's the next one. Welfare check requested person using rugs near Tommy Road. So this is apparently this was a night or two ago. Um, I have checked lawfare near Tommy Creek running. So that's the beginning of it. So apparently somebody turned in somebody for doing rugs in the camper. And this was just a couple, maybe less than 48 hours ago. Allegedly. Let me make that clear. I did not go to this website and find it myself. This was posted underneath Patrick's post today. Okay? All right. So let me go on over here to Facebook and we'll read what he had to say today. All right. I haven't watched all weekend, just talking about Eric's YouTube live. Friend, don't know who Ernie is. Oh God, Clay, yes, Ernie's the new guy they've introduced. He lives in Florida. He's a bluegrass guy. He loves everybody. I'm just gonna say that. So I can't confirm or deny that. All I said it was in the messages in the damn 3,000 posts underneath Patrick's post. Okay. Yeah, people need help. In my personal opinion, there's a lot is going on in this family, and there has been for years. But unfortunately, whenever people try to step in and they say they're putting profit over people, in my opinion, profiting their own pockets over what the people's necessities are, along with nursing care, you also need to get some people into some therapy, okay? Because they need an advocate. That's someone that's not involved in the direct situation, and they need an advocate to make sure that they're signing. They know what they're signing, the repercussions if they sign. Okay, what is the potential? How the percentage is crazy. Do you guys realize this? That between Patrick and Eric, they're getting 66% of what is being made off of the Whittaker name and off what they're showing of the Whitakers. Over 66%. Think about that. Think about that. That's a hell of a of a percentage. I don't know anybody that works in on commission that makes 66%. Oh, baby. I mean, come on, man. And you're going to sit here and tell me that that's fair. That's a fair deal. That's fair because they're considering um the Whitakers as one unit, and that's not true. There are what, how many, six people that are in, let's see. Yeah, six people, as you can count here. Let me share this to StreamYard. I'm a Lady K. I sing country, Elvis classic music, and pretty entertaining channel. Army vet man. I will have one of my mods go check out your channel. Not saying that I don't believe you. I'm in the drama crama community, and I'll have my main moderator. She's over my stuff. I'll have her go check it out, and if she feels that it's comfortable and to drop your link, I got to be careful in what I do. Not for you. Or not for me, for your ass, because if I, because I do a lot of crama drama, and honey, you probably don't want to be associated with me. All right. Oh Lord. I absolutely need an advocate, someone to oversee the family's needs. Yeah, she can probably like drop a link is what I was talking about, like a direct link, but um she'll check it out and be like, okay, are you tough enough to handle some trolls coming your way? I'm telling you, it gets wild over here. But anyways, let's go over here and go to the Facebook because as you guys can see that there is who got it, Danny. It looks, I'll look at it, love. Okay, thanks, Mama Bear. Um, so over here, as you see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that's only getting a certain amount a cut. They're Eric and Patrick are getting 66%, folks. That's insane. That ain't a good deal, right? That ain't a good deal. That ain't no damn good deal. But anyways, let's roll down here. Oh, let's roll down here. So 5 hours ago, here's what Mr. Patrick said. I thought now remember the post. Oh, well, I don't think I was on. Was I on here last night? No, after this was posted. So, last night, 21 hours ago, what he said was, everything is going to be going to the Whittaker of Odd family, West Virginia. Yeah, I don't like the way that's worded, in my opinion, because they're not odd. They're just a family that were born with no control of how they were born. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, but he said he's going to be starting to post everything over on the Whittaker family page. Well, today he jumps on here talking about what he wants to talk about, not on the Whittaker page. So let's read it. It says, let me jump over here real quick. Yeah, 66%. Do the math. Do the math when you have 6 people of the Whittaker family, and then to 8, divide that by, that's 66%. Because they're only getting they're only considered one. They're only considered one person. They're not getting a whole split of what's coming in. Eric is 1, Patrick is 1, and the Whittaker family is 1. That's 3 people. They're getting 6. Those two, if you combine Eric and Patrick, 2 other entities, they're getting 66% combined. Not good, folks. That's not a good fucking deal. But I think that they don't think people know how to fucking act. They think that people that watch them don't have common good sense. Get out of here. Okay, let's read this. I thought I'd jump on here this morning and voice my opinion. I know I have a mountain of haters. No, actually, you have a mountain of people that are confused, hurt, not understanding, and a lack of communication and transparency. That's what you got, sir. All right? I don't hate you. I don't know you to hate you, but I have questions. Okay? I know there are many people that know the truth, and on the other side of that, there's people that know nothing but lies. I'm only trying to play what you're saying, sir, okay? And many people have been deceived by a certain individual, and I won't mention any names. When this whole journey started, I only cared about making a positive change in the Whitakers' life. I seen Timmy go from poor front from porch life to doing things I never done. Positive change became my addiction. I'm sure I'll get attacked on this post, but I'm going to say this. I could care less if you're attacking me, at least you're leaving someone else alone. Come on, man. If this is see, all of this is sound like poor is me. Everybody's picking on me. Buck up, cowboy. Okay? If you would keep your word and be transparent, I want to know, was there a refrigerator delivered? You put a cash up. I'm going back to June 21st, 2025, sir. Can I see the receipt starting on your cash app on June 21st, 2025? Can I? Do you mind? And if there's not, if you have nothing to hide, you hide nothing. You got up on a social media platform whenever you know that these folks have had over millions of views with a year ago with Mark. Lord Jesus, relax. Oh, help me. It's Sunday. All right. Let me go ahead. I'm sure I'll get attacked on this post, but I'm going to say this. I could care less if you attack me. At least you're leaving someone else alone. I know what I've done, and I know what the truth is. That old saying, you reap what you sow, I'll say this. I've done both. I'm not perfect, man. I'm not a perfect man, but I'll never proclaim to be. We all fall short, but I fell a long ways. I want to apologize to the people that have made nasty comments, and in return, I fell into the trap of being nasty back. I won't respond to any more lewd or negative comments. The truth comes out. I don't need to tell you that. You'll just have to see with your own eyes. We've been asking to see with our own eyes, sir, but you're not showing us. So what else? You know, we have to wonder. Okay, thanks to everyone that believes the truth, and for those that don't, I guess in time you'll learn. I hope I do. I hope I do. This time, my only concern is the Whitakers and bringing them home. For the ones that believe in this and see nasty comments, please, I am meet their profile so I can block them. This is about resolution, not drama. Thanks, Patrick. All right, so let me make this clear as well. They also said last night and during his little post to the people um, that do not donate anymore. They were waiting to find out the proper way to do it. Well, let me tell you something, Skippy. From my observation, it's probably not going to be any way that you can do that until the books have been opened to the right people, the authorities. Okay, so if I were you, I'd take down I wouldn't, you better send it back. If someone sent you a cash out today to eat lunch, you better send that shit right back. I'm just saying. The family also gets their own money for each one. Are they taking their money? Sherry, I hope not, Lord Jesus. That'd be terrible. Yes, I agree. Betty needs a sweet little apartment. Yes, that's what she needs, Tara. Even if it's in the country, she needs a nice little house. She can have her damn morning coffee, sit out on her porch, and, listen to the birds. Yes, she does. Absolutely. Okay, and these guys think they can just take the money and disappear. Well, it's not. Well, we all know. We all live in the real world, right? We know that that's not going to happen. We know that there's going to be an investigation because the state has now stepped in to provide safety, security, and services for the Whitakers, right? The Whitakers got free health care. They're on SSI and SSDI for hearing aids and teeth. They will pay for Ray Depends. That way he does. That's what I kept saying. I've not, now someone told me, because let me tell you what, I've been getting some backlash in my goddamn chat. Let me tell you on my videos. I ain't here to argue with Nate one of yous, okay? If you would like to express your opinion, please get yourself a YouTube channel and express the hell out of yourself, just like I did. All right? Express the holy shit out of yourself. All right? But I'm not going to fickin' to argue with you in my chat. I just don't do it. Okay, honey? And I don't feel bad about it. But if you want me to drop a link for your ass to come up here and tell me all about me, Let me know. We'll schedule a date and time. You can tell me all about myself if I feel like I want to entertain your ass. But anyway, I never seen one time anybody bringing a box of fucking man pants. I call the pins man pants when it comes to men because some men just don't like the whole damn word. So I call them adult man pants. Okay? Ain't one time why they bring home pizzas and cell phones and going skiing and shit. Ain't nobody thought about bringing Ray a goddamn box of man pants. Get the hell up out of here. You go out and buy yourself new clothes. You go out and buy other people in the family new clothes, but you can't stop and take a minute when you're going over there to film them to change Ray's clothes that he's had on for weeks. See, that type of shit pisses me off. Okay? The state will not let them return home. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, Deanie, good to see you, honey. I ain't seen one person bring over and they're saying, well, he's looking awful thin. Go get his ass some insure then. I ain't seen no insure. I ain't seen no man pants. Okay, I ain't seen none of that happening for Ray. Okay, none. But what they did do, from my observation thus far in this journey, was they made sure the person that they were putting on camera consistently and doing fun things with looked real good. Now, is that the perception that you guys got? Timmy looked sharp, sharp dressed man. They made a whole song about it. Sharp dressed man. He's looking good, but he was the one that they started spending a lot of time with because Timmy started to show his personality. Okay, and the other folks on the porch left behind. Sad. That's my interpretation of it, okay? That's just my observation. I'm not saying that's true. I'm saying this is how I'm watching it, okay? I think when Lorraine was pointing at her belly, I think yeah, something's wrong with her head or her stomach. I know they kept saying that's how tuned these guys were, right? Maybe she had a headache. She got indigestion in my head, something wrong with me. She did it every day. For me, and a lot of us are mamas, we'll be like, something going on with Lorraine. She got a headache. We probably might want to take her to the doctor. You didn't see Betty or Larry sitting in P. No, you did not, because they were able to take care of themselves. All right? And I think that Betty's wore out. She's been doing this all her life. Mm, right? There's a lot of salt and yeah, yeah. But I think they were giving them what they wanted. And somebody in the chat said it went from Lay's to best value. Fuck out of here. It went from Lay's potato chips to best value potato chips. I said, if you don't get up out of here somewhere. Oh shit. I said, Hey, y'all, I finally caught you. Hey, Mom, it's good to see you, honey. I hope life's been treating you good. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope life's okay on you, honey. Cheap ass. That's why I said, damn, Lay's the damn best value. I said, Lord. I said, Okay, let me see what else I got in this damn arsenal. I've been doing some research, okay? I think somebody. Oh, everybody wanted to know about the electric scooter. We seen Patrick on an electric scooter. People just assumed that it was a bot electric scooter. Where here is what Patrick's saying about this today. Been super busy lately, but I'm happy to see. Yeah, we're so happy to see you, girl. Oh yeah, I wonder if Lorraine likes Doritos. I like Doritos. Let me see which one I got right here. Cool Ranch Doritos are my favorite. All right. So, they took them to a cemetery and Ray wet his pants and they left him that way. Oh, Sherry. See, I haven't watched all the videos. All right. I'm telling you, I'm still in June. I'm watching it from every single one, not just some of them. Okay. Yeah, I saw that where they both were using hover rounds. Okay, guys, remember that? So I'm going to share the screen with you of what his reply is to what happened to the scooter. All right, let me get it big here. And it says replying to Patrick is here, blue check mark. Make sure you know it's him. I'm not messing up anything. This is not a made up thing. I didn't make up shit. I don't make up shit. Don't gotta make up shit. Believe me, I can talk about any fucking thing on YouTube, okay? It's not a big deal to me. Um, Patrick, but this does mean something. Let me rephrase that because this does mean something to me. Because I don't like seeing people being exploited. So yeah, I'm lying to you. I do. It does mean something to me. But I don't want to make up shit. I'll tell you the truth if I can. And if I mess up, I'll come back and correct it. So this got a blue check mark. Everybody said look for the blue check mark, blue check mark. Okay, there it is. For one, the electric scooter is gone now. A friend let me borrow it. Secondly, my shopping in a boot store has no weight on this subject considering it was my money that bought Timmy clothes. That was $500 spent there, and you ain't got no motherfucking drywall. Son, sit down. Your last question, I'll respond like this. It's none of your business that I need to go on live to explain my finances. Ooh, okay. I mean, if this don't tell you when you ask for donations to help somebody and you sporting a $500 outfit, oh yeah, son, you got some explaining to do. We get upset at charities that take a percentage. Charities that have been around for years, they take a percentage. And we're like, damn, you ain't no good. You taking half that damn money. Okay? What we let these motherfuckers get by with this shit? Oh, no, son. Okay, let me continue on. I need to go. It's none of your business that I need to go on live to explain my finances, considering you're not the FBI, state police, or any other municipality. And then I cut it off because I was like, I don't need to get no more from you. That shit there is crazy. Now, if that doesn't make you look sideways, I think all the money donated should be refunded. People are wondering who is Timmy's father. Well, Kenny sure just, yeah, I don't know who Timmy's dad is. If Timmy's dad, I've been hearing a lot of different ideas. I can't confirm any of it. Someone can run down a family tree. It may not even be on there. I don't know. At the end of the day, um, what's going to happen if we do find Timmy's dad? I heard he was dead, but I don't know. Thinking back, Ray did have to relieve himself, but Mark gave him respect. Got ya. hmm That's why I like listening to you, Lady K. It's like no, it's a no. Well, I mean, I'm not real good at this, but I know how to talk shit. That's illegal to take for donation another use. I'm telling you, but he just told you how he feels. But he ain't gonna answer to none of you motherfuckers. It ain't none of your businesses. You hear what he said? You want me to read it again? You want me to read it to you again? He said it ain't none of your damn business what I do with my damn money. It's my damn money. And unless you're with the FBI, state police, or anybody else, you can shut the F up. Signed, Patrick. And it's that's what I'm saying. My damn money. He has my in big old marks. Oh Lord, this gonna go over like a lead goddamn balloon. I'm telling you, this is going to go. But you know what? This was down in the. This is down in the chat. See, I was. It takes a long time when you got 3,000 people commenting. I had to go through every. I just kind of went through and seen what he responded to. And they were also talking about him not raising his children. And he said that's between the mom or something about the mom. I said, Lord Jesus, there's something not right when things aren't transparent. Exactly. State attorney may not see it that way, Patrick. We'll see how this ages now, won't we? But see, he said only with the FBI. He showed to the FBI, but he ain't shown to nobody that donated. He ain't gonna do it. It's none of your fucking business. Quit being nosy, you assholes. Quit picking on me. Quit picking on me. Oh, quit picking on me. Over here, I'm just a guy with a broken leg that hired a housekeeper. Patrick, stop picking on me. Look, he look like he about to cry. Son, if you don't cowboy up, you put yourself in this. It's not his money. I'm telling you, it's not his money. I gave 150, then Mark 125. I'm done giving them money. Sorry, but not sorry. I have old people on my street. Exactly. Exactly. You guys help someone in your community. Okay? And please, let me tell you this too. Don't ever, ever count your, don't ever make yourself short to try to do the right thing with for somebody on the internet, okay? Don't make sure that your needs are met for someone on the internet. Please don't ever get yourself in that situation, guys. Okay? Public service announcement for Sunday. Please make sure that you make sure your needs are met before you give somebody on the internet money. Please, please, please. All right? Please, I can't stress that enough. And I know for a fact that there's a lot of people that I'm an old lady. Hell, I'm 51, honey, but I can kick. Okay? All right. I am an older woman, and I know that there are a lot of older people on the internet. All right, and they watch these things, and when we get old, we get all mushy and gushy, and we just want to help the people. All right, we'll give somebody the damn shirt off our back. All right, they don't need our fucking shirt. You need your shirt. Okay, if they're on the internet, you need your shirt. You can't go around letting your tits flop around. All right, you take care of you first, and then help somebody. Okay. All right, I turned 58 last Wednesday. I'm older, but still, baby, we are two over here, Army vet, because we practice pelvic thrusting, daily. Well, we try to daily over here. So I mean, we're doing good stuff. Lady K, do you get $3 a heart? No, I don't get $3 a angry face or $2 an angry face. We are broke old ladies over here, honey, but we have a good time. Did Mom say it was her birthday? Well, happy birthday to everybody that had a birthday. Well, we'll just do a pelvic thrust for that. Okay, we'll just do it, and we'll give us a little palate cleanser here. This is rough to talk about, right? Okay, let's see. All right.
Oh, we're here to let you know. Well, if you wanna boogie, get down on the dance floor. Let's go! Ha, ha. Ow! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Judy, we love you. We love Judy. Judy's our best friend. She's our pelvic thrusting queen. She's taught us all we know over here. She has taught us all we know. We love Judy. And lots of lonely people on the internet looking for someone to pay them. Yes, Sunnyside. Yes. Man, I'm telling you what. I was like, and he hasn't said anything, Tara. I think that he's probably got some advice from other people that says, keep your mouth shut. If you don't say nothing, nothing can be held against you, right? So I think that he's taken the higher road here. Not that I think Eric's, I'm not saying a higher road meaning that he's done something positive. He left. Okay. And he kept saying, we have a trust, we have a this. And there's a lot of questions for Eric too. But he's not coming out here and keep feeding the beast. And what I mean by feeding the beast, every time Patrick puts a post out, what are we going to do? Just what I'm doing. I'm feeding the beast too. You damn right I am. I'm going to see what you got to say today, buddy. All right. And I go over there. We engage with it, which is at the end of the day, he's still monetized. And it doesn't take anything but to go click a few buttons to turn off monetization on any social media platform, on all videos, on everything. Okay. And it's still being monetized. Okay, everything is still being monetized. All right. Okay, so Mama Bear's back. She's gonna drop the channel of the Army vet that's in here. And by the way, over here we do support our military and anyone that's served. Let me tell you that. We do not stand for that shit over here. It all should be shut down. Absolutely. Absolutely, it should be shut down. All right, let me see what else I got here. I got so much crap that I sent myself. I sent myself and people sent me. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? So I showed you guys that. Let's go over here. I showed you guys the thing. I wanted to correct that. And for anyone that's coming in, I did see the chair that I showed you guys last time. I thought maybe it was said that a chair was burnt. And then we seen another recliner, orange recliner on the junk pile that they removed from the porch. That chair was in the back of the porch amongst some junk. So in my opinion, I don't think it was the one that Betty, I think that the chair was burnt or done something with and they had to get a new one. So that's where I'm standing with it. I want to recant that chair wasn't burnt. It is right there. I wanted to go back and verify, and I did see it in the video in the back. She couldn't have got in it to sit in it. There was too much stuff around it. So I want to make sure that I clean that up. I know, Sonny, I watch the bullying, the needy, the mentally vulnerable. There's a lot goes on in the true crime community. Yeah, there is. Um, he blocked you, Joseph. I don't chat in there because I read. I don't have anything that I would say isn't gonna. Here's the thing. Anything that I have to say to him or them or anyone isn't gonna change anything. What I do know is that people that are in that area are taking this very seriously. I will have communication with them because they are putting things into motion to protect somebody else from ever becoming finding themselves in the same situation. All right. I would love to have did a show for Whitakers to help, but so glad, right? Army vet, because yeah, honey, you'd be up on the screen too, Army vet. I'm telling you right now, I'd be like, well, look at this guy. He's probably involved in it too. Dirty sucker. We gotta have to get in, look into him, pull out all the stops. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. His Facebook page, he blocked me. It should be taken seriously. No, it is being taken seriously. And I'm going to tell you right now, there has been Army vet. I am full of shit. I'm just going to here to let you know. Okay, I'm all right. I'm not even really in, like, I don't even know what community you would consider these folks being in. I'm not really in that community, okay? I'm in kind of like a crama drama community. So welcome over here, folks. I don't know if we do it the same as other people, but I have no idea. I do what we do. Every time I post a comment, it's gone. Yep. Yeah, I don't comment in there because I have nothing I can say would never ever change what they're doing. I mean nothing to them. What we say means absolutely nothing. Unless we're giving them money, then we mean everything to them in that moment. Okay? In that moment. All right, let's go back to Facebook here and go to the Whittaker page because they did post that post. Oh. The Whittaker family chat. I don't know if you guys know about this, but they've been coming unglued. I don't know. Are you guys familiar with this page here? Do you guys go over here and watch and look? This is, I don't know. Let's see who created this. Let's look. I'll share with you guys so you guys can see. This is just being nosy. We're just some nosy old MFers over here. Let me see. Let me read. So I'm not ignoring you in the chat. If I don't get you, I'm going to be looking at this. I'm sorry. I thought you meant this chat. Oh, no. Yeah, we don't. I would see it if they're blocked in here, too. I haven't been in the chat. That money needs to go back to the donators and people should demand it back. I think a lot of people requested it, money back, and this is what I read in the chat. Someone said that they reached out to Eric for a refund, and I guess they got an email back that wasn't so kind. So there's that. But I can't verify that. I did not see the email. I did not see the communication. So I'm just saying that's rumor. Rumor has it. All right, rumor has it. So let's see who actually is over this page. Let's see what's featured. So Eric Carroll is the administrator over the Whittaker family chat. This group is created for the family where fans can chat amongst themselves as you join. Please comment on here where you're from and how long you've been watching. So let's see if you can get stars on here. Doesn't look like it's monetized. Okay, it doesn't look like it's monetized. Let's see recent media. I find some good stuff in here.
Hey guys, I got a little second before I
This was September
get to
1st.
cooking. I'll be turning into the chef here in a minute.
Let's see what he says
The
here.
Whittaker family's coming up here, and I got a bunch of burgers and hot dogs and chicken, and Tammy's in here watching The Price is Right, and he's a little settled in right now, so I figured I'd come in and do some of these frequently asked questions. I'm going to try to make it short and brief. If somebody's got some of those frequently asked questions, put it down in the comments, and I'll try to get to it. Timmy's dad. They do not know who Timmy's dad was. Years ago, his mom is Lorraine, the one that I give the potato chips to. Lorraine was raped, and she can't talk. She couldn't tell anybody what was going on. They never knew who Timmy's dad was.
Oh, so here's the question that people keep
sad, but no, he
answering.
never had
We
a dad.
fell right into it. See how that works for us sometimes? We fell right into it, right? Let's go back a few seconds so we can listen to it.
I'll try to get to it. Timmy's dad. They do not know who Timmy's dad was. Years ago, his mom is Lorraine, the one that I give the potato chips to. Lorraine was raped, and she can't talk. She couldn't tell anybody what was going on. They never knew who Timmy's dad was, and it's sad, but no, he never had a dad. Ray's belt. Why? You need to get Ray a belt. Ray has been bought hundreds of belts over the years, guys. I mean, hundreds.
Can we
Mark
get
bought
some
him several
depends?
belts. I
I
bought
want
him
some
several belts in
depends.
this little bit of time. It's why I got him the overalls. Sad thing is, when they get clothes, they stay new for a very, very short period of time.
Why is that?
Ray has an attachment.
So on September the 1st, on June the 21st, they were asking for donations for a washer and dryer. Did that ever happen? Did the money come in for washer and dryer? Was one purchased? We don't know now, do we, folks? Okay? All right. And why hasn't, Mr. fucking Captain, I'm going to save everybody out here doing God's work on a Sunday, why didn't he wash their clothes instead of buying $500 outfits? I live in the real fucking world. Okay, I am living in the real world. I do not, let me tell you, I don't know. Do you rich bastards in my chat, do you guys just go out and buy new clothes when yours gets dirty? Or do you wash them? I must be real poor because I have to wash my clothes. I'm a washer. Call me a wash and dry bitch, okay?
To certain pieces of clothing. I don't know if it's part of
Shit.
the mental process. I've noticed he's had a bandana and a few other pieces of clothing that he likes to carry with him places. Now one of his
Thank
things that he has
goodness
an
I got
attachment to
washing
is the
people
knee
over
brace
here.
that I bought
Holy
him
hell.
on my
Thank
first
you,
trip.
Jesus.
Ray will get that knee brace and carry it around with him everywhere.
I wash it.
The funny thing is, he's
I
never
wash
wore
my
it.
underwear. I wash everything.
I don't know if it's a good idea. I didn't know his knee was that blown up until I got here, but before I got here, I said, I'm going to do something about his knee. When I saw how blown up it was, I already had a plan to get him to the doctor, but we got him to the doctor, but Ray is attached to that knee brace. He picks it up and he carries it around with him everywhere.
Because that's what makes him
But
not
Ray does
hurt.
not like to wear a belt, guys. I don't know why. Ray is attached to certain pairs of pants. They're pretty dirty, as you can imagine. I think because Ray is so difficult to take care of, he's probably been shunned the most. And just like, he's hard to take care of, so I'm just going to let him do what he does, and it's sad. Because, yes, it is a challenge, but Ray's one of those guys that's got so much to say, and he's hidden behind that disability. And I love him so much, but we know Ray needs a belt. Got it. Mobile home. Can you not just get the Whittakers a mobile home? I've said this many times before. Guys, I have a mobile home. I got a nice mobile home. I'm proud of my mobile home. And I'm proud of where I live. For the
I have to
Whittakers,
wash my clothes. My husband would kick
because
my
of the living
ass.
situation and some of the disabilities, I don't think it would hold up. And I also think, all right, everybody can get around at the moment, but before too long, I mean, Lorraine's 78, and then you got
That just is
you got
mind
Ray,
blowing to
who
me.
just turned 72, and his knee's not doing good, and who knows, Betty and all that stuff. Like, we don't know how much longer they will be able to get around as good as they do. So I want to make
I
sure
want to
it's
read
handicapped.
this message right here. This is September the 1st. It says, "Hey Eric, I found some hearing aids for Timmy. I just need the shipping address." So I wonder, now see, I shouldn't have seen that because now my spidey senses go up now. My spidey senses go up now. Oh yeah, I love music. I love music. I come from a family of musicians. My daughter is very musically talented. I'm a great listener. Anything else, freaking hang it up, son. But I can listen really good. My daughter can play any instrument that is in an orchestra band. She didn't have a choice. She had to pick a hobby. Okay, when she was in school, no phones, taking up your time, baby. We gonna play something. Soccer. I don't give a damn what it is. But she decided that she would be in the bands. And she has learned, she was taught through, since sixth grade all the way up to, college, with music. And she can play jazz band, orchestra band, everything. So, me, I am a great listener, okay? I can't play nothing. I can't even play the spoons, damn it. Okay? So, this is from, I happened just to jump over here on this damn Facebook page to see if they posted anything. This is from September 1st from the administrator of this page, the fan page of the Whittaker family. The administrator is Eric, manages the memberships, moderates settings, and posts for Whittaker family fan chat. Only group members can see this badge. Okay, so Eric is this, and it was posted September 1st at 4:28 p.m. So now my spidey senses are up about the damn hearing aids. Did somebody, because we didn't hear about Timmy going to, did we hear about Timmy going to get a hearing test? This lady says right here, "I found some hearing aids for Timmy. I just need a shipping address." Come the fuck on. Is it all been smoke and mirrors, man? If it is, I'm about to throw my damn headset down.
Accessible, easy to get around in with room, and easy for Betty to give her siblings showers, easy for the walls to wipe down. There can't be carpet in this place. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll try out
8
some rugs,
to be a matter of
but
fact.
just cleanliness is what we're trying to keep in mind. Which brings me to another frequently asked question. If you do get them a new house, you see the way this one is now, are they going to be able to clean it? Yes, I've talked to a lot of people since I've been up here, guys, people that have known the Whitakers for decades. And I was told before BJ moved in there, surprisingly, that Betty actually
They
kept it
wanted
pretty
to
clean
get them
down
a
there.
brand
They said
new
it was
home without
nothing
any
like
common
it was now.
sense.
You could walk in the house and it
Right.
didn't have the
So
smell and all that.
basic,
Well,
let me,
now it's a much different story.
crap.
I can only
This damn thing.
go in there for short periods of time. The smell is pretty intense. Intense. If I had to guess, I would think human, dog, and cat feces.
Oh, well, I can't listen to him talk bad about these folks. You know what I'm saying? I just stumbled across this and we found out now some things. But anyway, I wanted to answer this. I keep trying to go back and forth in the chat. There it is. It says they wanted to get them a brand new home without any. Right. So, retribution, we've said this in a previous stream that I did. Everyday basic needs need to be met, and there's a way that you can teach somebody. And I'm going to tell you right now, I would have totally turned in if they would have got the washer and dryer and to teach Betty and everyone how to do laundry and wash, dry, fold, put their clothes in a drawer. I would totally turn in for that. I'd be like, yes, go. That's awesome. And as they would advance on how to do things and how Betty might have turned herself into being very prideful of her home and of her space. Honey, I would have been there for that shit. I would have been promoting it. I would have been like, hell yeah, let's get it done, son. Right? But that's not what happened. Their everyday basic living skills were not even being met. They did with Timmy because Timmy was funny. Timmy, you could take Timmy and do fun things with him. Okay, like jet skiing, going to race cars. Did you guys see the thing where they went to and watched race cars? Did you guys see that? Okay. But the everyday skills that will need to be practiced every single day, hey, kitty lover, that was not being taught or met. Okay. But they were put on effing camera. Okay. Instead, I would have totally tuned in for that as they were getting new things and how, and I think that Betty could have, maybe, I don't know, because I'm not a psychologist, I'm not in this type of field, could have maybe started taking pride in herself and her home again, okay, as she was being taught. You know what I mean? Very frustrating to me. I'm going to skip through a little bit of this because I really don't want to hear about him.
I thought you was about to say something bad. It's nice to see some positive comments, so thank you. Yes, they need a home, guys. They need a home. Oh, yes, they are getting their money, guys. I am not handing the Whitakers money. I've got their money saved up. Betty knows I do. And then what they've got, that's their business, okay? Some people, I don't know where they come off thinking that they are allowed to know every little detail of people's lives. I think the Whitakers have been amazing in sharing a lot of their life with you already. But I'm planning on...
So you will share Ray walking around in shitty pants, but you won't share the donations that's been given from the public to make their life better. I got a problem with that.
The trust set up to where any money that is made, I'm not going to be holding on to it. I don't want to hold on to it. I know the trouble that comes along with that.
Or having somebody say, you know how easy it is to get a financial advisor and someone that can be financially, that is their profession to handle money. You know how easy that would have been to do? It could have been solved within, I'm going to say 3 days. It could have been solved. And if you took the time to have that money put into a different account, so is it going into your account and you just keeping a ledger? Get the fuck out of here. See, that's the problem. Oh, I'm getting aggravated. Every time I fucking listen to this shit, it pisses me off because I know that there's a potential for them to get fucked.
And the accusations that comes along with that. I told Patrick the same thing. That's why and I'll get to how I met Patrick in a second. I get asked that all the time. But when I first got involved, Patrick was already doing this with the family, and I noticed they had a GoFundMe, and I said, get rid of it now. After what happened last time, it is not worth it, man. I was like, we can do this without a GoFundMe. We can do it the right way.
Did you ask him about the Cash App that he started on June the 21st? Do we know anything?
Everybody, because I knew after what happened with Mark that it was really going to be hard to rebuild the trust with the public. The whole reason, so when I get that trust account set up, I'll have actually a few people over it that can make sure that money is being watched. When they
have attorneys that are called estate planners, and that's who we should have went to.
Need something, they'll be able to go. But one of the main reasons I'm wanting to do this, guys, is if they can save their money, if something happens to Betty,
because he's been talking
about, it is going to be very expensive to make sure they are
exactly taken. That's why you go to someone that plans estates, wills, family attorney, estate planner. Okay, I'm not even goddamn smart, and I can figure it out.
Taken care of. One caretaker
making me say God's name in vain on a Sunday. Oh Lord, please forgive me for I've sinned. This guy gets me mad.
Very hard. But if you do 24 hours a day at $15 an hour, that's one caretaker for all of them. That's $330.
Hey, wise angel.
You do that times 30, and then when you get that amount, I think it's around $11,000 or $12,000. Then you got it times 12 in a year. That's a lot of money. And if that's not the case, then they'll probably end up at a home. And this is all they've ever known. They understand each other. People can say what they want to about the Whitakers. The Whitakers love
always
each other.
Saying that, right?
They have a very strong bond. They have their own language. If they got broken apart from each other, the damage would be insurmountable. I want to make sure, and I've told Betty this, that if something happens, we would be able to make sure they are taken care of, especially that kid in there. When you hear me call him kid, yes, he's older than me, but it is just like taking care of my kids all over again, guys, when they were young.
Okay, so then how do you know that you have his full consent on putting him on camera? You want me to replay what you just said, buddy pal? Oh, crap. Went out of it. I can go back. No problem.
Hey, guys. I got to look. All right. Never ran social media. Never.
Where was it?
I'm not going to talk about all that here. I've been to Donald Trump's twice, met him. I've went to the Democrats too.
Should have lost
I
our
interviewed
place.
all politicians because
That's all right.
I
We'll
had
go
a
back.
mission. So I won't get into the political end of it. Interviewed celebrities, musicians, you name it. And when I saw Patrick, I said, I'd like to interview you because I knew people were going to want to know who he was and let people know who you are and why you're doing this with Timmy. Just so people know, hey, you're not some fly-by-night guy that's looking to get famous and make a lot of money. And so, surprisingly, Patrick called me within an hour. I didn't actually expect him to call me, but he did. We had a long conversation, and he heard about what I do with Dad Talk. Well, Patrick knows what it's like to be one of those dads, as do I. If you're a dad fighting the system and you want to be with your kids, guys, I know people that have spent $500,000, $1 million and still didn't get access to their kids. It's wrong, okay? I don't know, but anyway.
And let me tell you what this guy said. I don't know if you guys ever went over to his dad post. I know, right? I freaking went out of it, son of a bitch. That's what happens when you don't go to a professional YouTuber. I'm not a professional. I only have a professional chair and a microphone. That doesn't mean I'm professional. Get the fuck out of here. No. Anyways, do you guys seen the post on his dad channel about it's dangerous for a child to be raised in a home with a single family home with a mother? We'll go over there after this and we'll look at it. It blew me the fuck out of the water. Do you know how many people that have been raised in the home with a mother? Well, let me tell you something, Mr. fucking jackass. My son's father died. I didn't have a fucking choice. You asshole. So yeah, I got a little bit of a fucking problem with you, buddy pal. That is not even acceptable to say. I know a lot of single mothers that's done a hell of a fucking job raising their kids. And for you to say that on a post on your dad fucking podcast shit is disgusting to me. So let me tell you what, I won't give you one dime, ever. Okay? Take it back, asshole. Yes, he did. I was going to show it to you. Yes, he did. I'm going to show it to you. It's disgusting what he said.
Leave that there. And when Patrick
I
heard
think
about
it
what
was
did,
like
and
right
he's
here.
Never told him about my background. My mom, when I was growing up, her full-time job was working with mental health, special needs. And she worked at the state, had bought some apartments in a place called Manchester, Georgia. And those apartments were for the patients with special needs. And my mom did that full-time. And there was several different ones. And my dad was a pastor at a church about 20 minutes away. Every Sunday, the state actually gave permission for my mom to load all the special needs kids, or adults actually, in a van and bring them to my dad's church. I wasn't around them all the time. There was one in particular that I was the closest with. I wasn't close with all of them. There was one in particular I was close with. His name was Keith. He was
Okay,
big.
let's
He
get
was one of
past
the ones
this.
that a lot of the ladies were scared of. And there was just, I was a preacher's kid, so I was rebellious anyway. I was like, I'm going to go talk to him. They're like, no, Eric, stay away. One thing I did with Ray at the barbershop, just that touch of your hand and saying, I'm not scared of you. Are you okay? I care about you. Are you okay? And from that moment on, that was my buddy. We were like this. Every Sunday at church, we went everywhere together. But not only that, guys. They couldn't find out what was going on with her. They ran several tests and stuff. And they told her mom, bring her up to the hospital. We're going to run all the tests to find out what. They said, there's no way she can be pregnant. We don't let her go off with anybody or do anything. This is not true. And they said, well, we've done multiple tests, and they all say she's pregnant. It's like, you really need to think about where she at, or where she's went. And she said, the only place she goes without me every week is twice a week. She goes fishing with her dad. Her biological father dies.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking
Girls
about?
home, where she
I've
got
never
away.
watched this, guys. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Wait, is this the same guy from Josh the Labs podcast? I don't know, Teeny. I don't know if he's ever had him on there. I have no idea. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? Oh.
She had the child, and the child's
Yeah,
father
I'm not
was
going to listen to this because this is
they had the
not
means,
acceptable.
and everybody in that community knew, don't mess with him. Smarter than her mom, to be honest with you. But I had just seen stuff like that, and it wasn't anything sensational to me. So, so that's how I met Patrick, though. A couple months ago, I didn't even know who Patrick was. But when he asked me to be a part of it, I was shocked. I was like, yeah. Well, then right after I told him I would do it, he wanted me to get on camera, and I'm like, nope. I already knew people were going to be accusing us and saying the whole 9 yards. Is like, dude, I don't want the attention. I could care less about getting likes or getting fame. I don't want none of that. I was like, I'll help you. And so I was actually in the background. A lot of the time, if you thought you was talking to Patrick on Patrick's profile, you was talking to me. I was posting the videos on his profile, and I was talking in the comments with for frequently asked questions because I just didn't care to be seen, guys. That's the truth. And he finally, like, a couple weeks later, he's like, are you going to do this or what? And he's like, all right. He thought that I wasn't wanting to do it because I wouldn't get on camera. I was just like, dude, I just really don't want to be on camera.
Right?
That's
I'm
all it
sorry
was,
to all the
because
single mothers.
I
I'm
knew
not
what was gonna
lying to
happen. We
you.
get noticed
I'm
everywhere we
only
go now.
telling you the
And
truth.
there's a part of it that's flattering. There's the other part that I'm a family guy, and I like to be at home and do my thing. But I know without doing what we're doing, the Whitakers won't be able to pull this off. They need a lot of stuff, guys. A lot. And the community has stepped up so much. I was in Walmart earlier getting stuff for the barbecue. Let me just give you an idea. From the first time I was here till now, it's nuts. When we go somewhere, before you might get stopped once or twice, it wasn't that big of a deal. Now, it's every time you turn a corner, somebody's
Hey,
stopping you to talk to you.
Lolly.
I had a lady come put a $20 bill in my hand and was telling Timmy, I'm going to help buy your groceries. I mean, this is what needs to be on the news, man. This is how you change the world. It's amazing. I got some meetings coming up with Betty tomorrow. There is a lot of questions that gets asked a lot, guys, that I would like to answer for you, but I keep a lot of stuff, okay, close to the vest, and I think it's for a reason. Okay, I did. Where's Sheep Boy? How'd you guys like that? He says that all the time, okay? It's your first time seeing it. But when Timmy does go to the bathroom, he lets me know. I'm like, what's going on? Sheep? I'm like, okay, go. And so last night, the only reason that I went and knocked on the door, I was trying to give him peace and quiet, was I was afraid of him calling 911. I heard that music on the cell phone. I'm on a live video, and I'm like, crap, what am I going to do now? But when he said that, it was just gold. I think that's better than Hawk Tuah. That's better than anything that's ever went viral on the internet, and it couldn't happen to a better person. Timmy thinks it's funny. So, yeah. I mean, guys, I'm not anything special. I just love people. There's a lot of people I dislike, too. I'm not that much of a people person, but when people are in need, I have a problem with wanting to help. Sometimes, as my family has told me, too much, because I will do without to do for others. I've been here for a week. I had one pair of pants and 2 shirts, and I just today got me some new clothes, and I've been buying new outfits for Timmy all week, if that gives you an idea. I love helping people, and then
Yeah, because God forbid if you buy a washer and dryer. We gotta make our pony look good. It's a dog and pony show over here. We gotta make sure he's dressed to the nines, in my opinion.
when I saw the situation that Betty was in when we got here, I can't leave. I cannot leave until I know that protective order is only for 10 days. We have to go to court next week to get it extended. Once we get it extended,
Right, poor feller. Poor guy.
I can't. Everybody asking about the Amazon wish list. I have been saying that I didn't want to do anything until after the new home. Oh,
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and go through that. People keep asking, where can I donate? Where can I send stuff?
Okay, let's
don't
listen.
do it yet. Once I get that set up with the Amish, or if the Amish doesn't do it, I'll find somewhere else. I'll find a 501c3. I'm really praying on the Amish, not only because they're good, moral people, but they can build the hell out of that home. And they probably would not like the way I just said that, so don't tell them. But they can build a home like it's nobody's business. Once that's set up and I can get them to agree with me on where people can send the money, I want you to know, because we have to raise the money to build a house. And so I didn't want people sending money
You said
for
that
all
you
sorts of different stuff.
on the September 1st is when he said it. I don't know when he said they were going to do it for free. Didn't he say they were going to do it for free?
Because we've got our work cut out for us when we fundraise for that
I
house.
could be
And
wrong.
I'm hoping all those people that have been saying, I want to donate, I want to donate, I want to donate.
What's
hey,
the date
there
of
it is,
this
do it.
video? September
The only time
1st.
we've asked for donations was this past week for the Airbnb. And I knew then, man, that the accusations was going to run wild.
September
There's this
1st
guy
at
asking for money
4:28.
for the wrong reasons. I'm like, guys, do you know how much money I spent out of my pocket? I had just spent a week in Idaho and turned around without a break and came straight here for a week. And the money I made while I was out in Idaho busting my ass, I came over here and spent on the Whitakers. Okay? That didn't come out of their money. That was coming out of mine.
And I'll tell you why, because he's seen the analytics. Let me tell you a secret, guys. He's seen the analytics of what he was going to be receiving on the 21st to the 25th. He's seen the analytics. He knew he'd be reimbursed. If that's true, if what he's saying is true. I don't know, because they'd had already been monetizing, I believe, 45 days prior. I think, I don't know, don't quote me on it, but they had received some money. I haven't put the receipts at. There's another channel that's supposedly going to be getting the receipts. And like what I mean by that, like if he can find the financial transactions, when they start talking about they received this, by the dates, okay? Now, if they do it, I don't know. It was I think the channel's called Watson Family Channel or something like that. But I have been going over there listening to him. So we'll see what he comes up with. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to try, and that's what I was starting to do too. I'm starting to start a timeline, okay? And I'll make a video about it. I'm not real good at making videos. I'm okay going live, but making like actual videos, it's a little bit different of a format, and I'm literally talking to myself because no one's there because it's pre-recorded. Very, very odd for me because I'm like, no one's here. I'm freaking talking to myself, but it might not be real good, but there'll more than likely be stuff in there that we need to see. So anyway.
will get reimbursed. That's the good thing about being able to do the videos. Yes, it's going to make money.
I'm gonna
Yes,
try,
the Whitakers
Tara.
are going to get a good bit of their money. It's how much they're being taken care of.
Yeah,
By,
this is the
okay? And me
21st
and Patrick are supposed to do some videos and talk about
or
this a
the
little bit further
1st of
later.
September.
But they're being taken care of. But that money was coming out of my pocket. Like I said, I will have to get reimbursed. I'm going to have to get reimbursed here. I did the first round of fundraising because I thought I was going to be here up until next Saturday. Originally, I wasn't supposed to be here at all. When the stuff went down with BJ, I left my house immediately, came up here, and I was only supposed to stay until last Friday. Then I was going to go home. And unfortunately, because I have the meeting with the Amish, I was going to have to come back up next Wednesday. It's a 20-hour round trip, by the way, too. It's going to be 40 hours of driving. And I wasn't going to be back home long before I had to come back and do it again. After that went down with BJ and we couldn't get the protective order right away, I went ahead and just said, I'm going to stay until next week. There's no use in me going all the way back to Georgia.
So in your business plan, sir, may I ask you this, whenever you decided to take this on, did you not think about the time and travel, what the potential cost was going to be, how this was all going to work? Because whenever I said, okay, I'm going to start me a YouTube channel. Well, what's it going to cost? Well, I got to have a laptop at least. Okay, all right. So I started with the laptop. Well, my audio sounds really shitty. So let me go over here and find the cheapest fucking microphone I can get. And it still sounded really shitty. Okay, then someone decided, one of my friends in my real life said, your audio sounds terrible, man. Here's a fucking headset. You can have it for free. It's a gift. Okay, so I'm like, all right, I gotta have internet. All right, got to pay for the internet. Oh, I need StreamYard. Got to pay for StreamYard. I thought about this before I even took off the venture. And I tried and I failed. But I didn't have other people's life in the palm of my hand. Okay? I wasn't exploiting people with disabilities, for the love of God. But he's a genius. He's a genius over here, this guy.
It's too far. I'm already up here. I can do some filming. Patrick can't do anything now. So if I'm not up here, you guys aren't going to get Whittaker content. I'm the only one that can do it. So it's either. And I had to get an Airbnb. I don't ask for much during the day. You see me putting medicine on their legs, hugging them, doing everything. I don't let any of that get to me, guys. There is one thing I want at the end of the night when I do this stressful work. It's a clean place.
So I want to say this. How much did that hug cost him? Damn.
Stay in a comfortable bed. I have to recharge my batteries and detach from it, at least while I'm sleeping. And then I need good internet because that's how I get the content to you guys.
Not the white breaded ass of
Airbnb
my
is
HO.
a way to do it, and they're actually much cheaper. But it was $1,600 just to get that Airbnb extended until next Saturday. Much cheaper than a hotel, believe it or not. And because I've got other people coming from out of town. I
got to get back at
this. Pay
this.
for his own plane ticket, and that's not getting paid. He's coming to help me, guys, because he knows the humanitarian work that I do. I've got some amazing friends. Let me just say that. But
Oh,
then,
no,
when
no
I said,
content.
And we finally got the protective order. I was made aware that she's got to be to court either on the 10th or the 11th, 10 days after the order was served. Thank God we got it served within 2 hours of getting it. And so now we have to, I got to have Betty to court. And she has to have evidence, and she has to have witnesses. Well, Timmy got hit. Betty got hit. Larry got hit. Timmy's not going to be able to be a witness on the stand, guys. Who's she going to present? They said I could be her advocate. They knew that I was up there, gave me permission for it and everything. So not only does Betty need a ride up there, because guess who's got Larry and Betty's car? BJ. So not only does she need a ride up there, she needs someone to help speak for her. Betty was afraid for her life. So now I'm going to be staying until probably the 11th or the 12th. More money that's having to come out, and I just did not have it to cover. It was the one time that I said, could people please help? And then, how many people do you know that would go after running something like that and say, stop it, I got enough money, don't send any more. Go look on my page. I did. Stop it, don't send any more. I did that.
But you never showed exactly how much you got. And then in the same time frame, you handed over $4,000 to get some insulation for old boy's house. And that I showed those text messages too. I showed the transactions of that too. It's on the previous live. So you did pretty well, sir. You did pretty well. I'm just gonna say.
Once I thought I had enough, I stopped it. I said whatever was left over, I was going to give to Patrick. Ask Patrick. I gave him the money. And then later on, I found out I got to extend it some more. And when I mentioned that, the accusations went nuts. And I'm like, you people.
All right,
anyway,
thank you, Taylor.
I know the people that say not to respond to trolls. I have went the extra mile to be transparent. And not that I even have to. That's just who I am, because I'm not going to deal with the BS. Anyway. Needed to get that out of the way because it keeps coming up. People asking about the top of Timmy's head. Going to get on another conversation. People asking about the top of Timmy's head. When he gets nervous, he does that. Sometimes he just does it to do it. I have medicated it. I put Neosporin on it, and then put a Band-Aid on it. And so far, Betty does not drive. Yes, BJ has the car because Larry gave it to her yet. He said she doesn't have a place to stay. So there's a reason I'm staying up here. I promise you, I'm homesick today. I'm very homesick. I miss. How do I feel about Larry? People make mistakes, guys. People make mistakes. I do not know. I don't think Larry's hiding BJ in the trailer. He knows the trouble that would come along with that. He's not even allowed to talk to her, because if he does, he can go to jail because of the order that we put in place. I've seen lots of stuff floating around online that Larry is on drugs, and like these people, internet sleuths, putting together these pieces of the puzzle. Me and Patrick both was just looking at each other today, shaking our head. Larry's not on drugs, guys. Larry's not making the best decisions. We had that video of the gas can for like a week. We weren't planning on releasing it, but it's interesting to me.
I have it sped up too, guys, by the way.
Accusations. What it is, boy. And most of the time, they have no.
So let's get past here. I have it sped up too.
Who is Timmy's dad? I've answered that. They don't know. I am for right now. How about that? Right now, I'll be his dad. Proudly.
Wow.
What was I saying? Yo.
Wow. Those are strong words, man. Those are strong words, man. You guys heard that? You're like, I'll be his dad. Those are strong words.
You drawing? Yeah. Yeah, these people don't ask the questions. Oh. Lorraine. You got it, bud? Okay. Lorraine, the other day when he was telling his mom hi, and she looked distraught, and there was people saying, oh, Lorraine, she's not looking good today, she doesn't feel good, there's something
Hey,
going
Dick,
on.
yeah, this is from, we just kind of going through this other page that he's an admin over, and we just stumbled across it. It was interesting to us again, so we decided to listen to it, but I really wanted to freaking find where I was because it was interesting stuff. So let me go here.
Yes, they need a home, guys. They need a home.
Oh, here it
Yes,
is.
they are getting their money, guys. I am not handing the Whitakers money. I got their money saved up.
We're going to slow it down.
And then what they've got, that's their business, okay? Some people, I don't know where they come off thinking that they are allowed to know every little detail of people's lives. I think the Whitakers have been amazing in sharing.
And like I said before, you can I'm
a lot of their life with you already. But I'm planning on getting the trust set up to where any money that is made, I'm not going to be holding on to it. I don't want to hold on to it. I know the trouble that comes along with that and the accusations that comes along with that. I told Patrick the same thing. That's why and I'll get to how I met Patrick in a second. I get asked that all the time. But when I first got involved, Patrick was already doing this with the family, and I noticed they had a GoFundMe, and I said, get rid of it.
But what about the Cash App? June 21st, 2025.
Now, after what happened last...
Show the video of it. He slammed that all over his Facebook page. Is there any accountability of that? We need to see the receipts. Where's the washer? Where's the dryer? Where's the lawnmower? Where's the refrigerator?
time,
I'm sure they probably got money for it.
It's not worth it, man.
Allegedly, in my opinion.
I was like, we can do this without a GoFundMe. We can do it the right way. Show everybody, because I knew after what happened with Mark that it was really going to be hard to rebuild the trust with the public. The whole reason, so when I get a trust account set up, I'll have
that no one needs to know shit, Dick.
Make sure that money
That's what they said. That's what I showed the message. He said, hey, unless you're involved with the FBI, TBI, everybody's BI, you ain't entitled to know a damn thing. Just give me your money and shut your mouth. Give me your money and shut it up. You don't better not ask no damn questions. How dare you?
They'll be able to go. But one of the main reasons I'm wanting to do this, guys, is if they can save their money, if something happens to Betty, it is going to be very expensive to make sure they are taken care of. One caretaker, if you could find them for $15 an hour, that would be very hard. But if you do 24 hours a day at $15 an hour, that's one caretaker for all of them. That's $330. Now you do that times 30, and then when you get that amount, I think it's around $11,000 or $12,000. Then you got it times 12 in a year. That's a lot of money. And if that's not the case, then they'll probably end up at a home. And this is all they've ever known. They understand each other. People can say what they want to about the Whitakers. The Whitakers love each other. They have a very strong bond. They have their own language. If they got broken apart from each other, the damage would be insurmountable. I want to make sure, and I've told Betty this, that if something happens, we would be able to make sure they are taken care of, especially that kid in there. When you hear me call him kid, yes, he's older than me, but it is just like taking care of my kids all over again, guys, when they were younger. He has such a beautiful soul. Let me speed this up. How do I know Patrick? I didn't know Patrick. A little over 2 months ago when this thing started, I was scrolling on Facebook one day, and I saw a video of Patrick and Timmy.
And you said lottery ticket. I'm sorry. They sure do, cause of you split up scumbag. If it wasn't for people, they didn't gotten the money they had. Right. Um, that's crazy. I showed the what they had said in his post from today in the comment section he responded to. Um, ain't none of your it ain't none of your damn business unless you're with the TBI, FBI. So I'm going to stop sharing this, but we're going to go back over to Facebook here because I want to. We'll go back on the page, no problem. But I want to make sure I don't dox anybody or anything like in my personal life because they're not on Facebook and they don't need, they don't affiliated with my channel at all. And they don't have any GoFundMe. They don't have any Cash Apps. They have nothing. They don't even know what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, and there's a new post. So we were over here looking at the featured. These are featured videos, okay? They want people to come and look at this. It's not like I'm showing anything that people that they don't want people to see. All right? All right. So we shared that one. Let me go ahead and um share this with you. I'm glad to have found this channel. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all the new people that's come over here are here. I'm going to share this with you. So that's the TV, remember? We'll just go through the pictures. I don't know these people. Maybe I shouldn't be sharing this. This is a Whittaker sibling. Yeah, maybe I need to stop where I'm at because I don't know what he's got in here. I'm glad to have found this channel. Agreed. He made it our business the moment he asked us for cash to help the Whittakers. The one brain cell idiot. Yeah, what I want to show you is also on YouTube. Was it called Dad Daily Talk or Dad? I think it's Dad Daily Talk or what is the damn channel? That damn fool. Does anybody know in the chat the guy? Let me see. Go back to the chat. What's his name? Damn name of his that? What's the name of Eric's damn channel? Yeah, Dad Challenge. No, it's not the Dad Challenge. No, it's Dad Talk. There you go. Dad Talk. I was Dad Talk. There we go. Jesus. Losing my damn head. All right, so we're going to take a little gander at this guy. Well, he kind of lost some subscribers, I think, because whenever I was over here before. Yeah, I like the other dad channel. He's a trip. Dad Talk Today. Right. This is not my content that I'm going to show you. This is his content. He has, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a super duper small channel on YouTube. This guy isn't anything to write home about. I have some friends that are on YouTube that have more subscribers than this guy, and he act like he's just everything in a bag of fucking chips. All right. He act like he was everything in a bag of chips. Sorry, sir. 32.8 thousand subscribers. You know, you're a little fish in a big pond, my guy. I am a tadpole. Okay, no, I'm not even a tadpole. I'm a thought of a tadpole. Okay, and that's okay. I love it. I enjoy my little bitty channel. We have so much fun. All right, so his post, I was scrolling through his post right here. One of the most dangerous places for a kid to grow up is in a single mother household. Yet the dads have to fight for rights. Many may disagree with me, but the facts and research won't. Look it up. I'll be waiting. How does that make you, all you ladies, feel? Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? And what a nice guy. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. Yeah, he is. He said that he admitted he did. He said that one of the most dangerous places for a kid to grow up is in a single mother household. Wow. Wow. I'm like, oh, wow. I'm not making it up. It's right here. Okay. It's right here. There you go. Just had a cheeseburger a month ago. Pretty good looking cheese. That looks delicious, by the way. Okay. I don't know anything that he about this other thing that he was doing. His live video. Let's just see what his lives would do. Okay, he had 3 weeks ago, he had fun, random, and unfiltered podcasts. This is where Dwayne came from. This is Dwayne. And what they're probably doing was using Dwayne's StreamYard to create the Whittaker because he's like, yeah, we got to use, Dwayne's got to do it because, he's in the StreamYard. He's probably the one using his StreamYard from this podcast. Here he is. This is used underneath the Fair Use Act. Okay, so he had not a lot of views. Okay, let me go back. So that's where Dwayne is. He's on his channel with him. Let's see, the most popular live he's ever done was 391 thousand views, and that was 3 years ago. So back in the day, it looked like he was doing something. 83,000, 40,000, 14,000. Okay. So he's had a couple. One, two, three, four. Well, let me say 1, 2, 3. He had three that was up there. I get 14,000, 11,000, 10,000, 6,000. That's nothing because I'm a super small channel. He's had about three. Let's see about his videos. Let's go over here to the most popular. Because, he acts like he knows everything about everything. Well, it looks like he really don't. He has one that has 2.1 million views. I have a video on Facebook that has 1 million views, not two, and it's not monetized. Sorry. 75, 41, then it drops down. So he's had about 3 videos, 3 lives that kind of was popping, and that was 3 years ago, 1 year ago, 4 years ago, 4 years ago. So what do we think of this? Is he a has been, want it back, been, I need some more attention. What is it? You know what I'm saying? He does have a Patreon, it looks like. Let's see what his channel's about. Welcome to our YouTube channel where we tackle the challenge men face in today's society, including culture, family, courts, false allegations, and societal expectations. In addition, we cover a wide range of topics, including sports, fighting, comedy, video games, and more. Join us as we navigate through the complexities of modern masculinity and explore diverse areas of interest. Okay, well, I'd rather not because you already turned me off by that, sir. Okay, you already turned me off by that. Just saying. That was very, very foul, right? Mm. Think he acted like he was missing his family, but when it was over for him, he didn't want to go home. Very fishy. Who wants to watch YouTube about dad talk anyway, right? Bob Apples. Are you not happy today, Bob Apples? Well, maybe if you go splash some face on you, you'll be all right. All right? He's married now with stepkids, so he does have family. Yes, he does have a family. He has a bad opinion of single moms. Melissa, I think so. I'm second that with you. I was like, holy macaroni. This guy said that the most dangerous place for a child to be raised is a single mother home, a home with a mother only. That's terrible to say. I know a lot of people. What was Patrick's big message? Nothing, Charles. Quit picking on me. He said, quit picking on me, haters. You damn haters. And I ain't going to show you shit. Don't ask about his money unless you belong with the TBI. Or, I'm sorry, not TBI. The FBI. Or police. He ain't got to answer nothing. It's his money. He said, it's my money. Don't ask me about my financial situation. That's what he said. That's what it broke down to. He has 4 kids to 3 different women, but he can't see. Lord, I'm going to tell you what. I said, Lord Jesus, help us all. When it's coming to this, it's come to this, honey. So I was going to go over what the lady said about the Watson family guy because they're going at it, right? Because I mean, let me tell you, honey, I don't like to be normal, but I love to watch it. I love to watch it, okay, and show it. But I don't know that lady, and I think she'll strike. She'll be like, "Don't play my stuff." Like, I don't know her yet, and I'm not trying to get into anybody's drama, but I sure will watch it, honey. I was raised by a single mom. Right, Melissa Sharp? He's a dick. What a jerk. Ooh, right. I mean, I'll watch this shit go down, honey. Okay. So I hope Mr. Watson did not take what some stinking lady over there called him a tool, and then I don't know. They both went back and forth, and I was like, I was gonna watch it, but I don't know that lady. She looked like she strike a motherfucker. Okay. Even though I could counter strike it and all that, but I just don't want to do all that shit. That's like filling out paperwork. I don't like paperwork. Okay, but I'll watch it. I hopefully that those two move along and they decide that they're going to be friends or not be friends. Don't be enemies. Okay, it seems like everyone's just trying to get the information out. Oh, so the baby mama are probably out here soon. I can see it now. Oh yeah, I haven't shared any of that, Captain Avi, but one of Eric's children's mother has been posted on a rig, and I know who it is. I know how to find the stuff, but I'm just choosing not to drag that in there. But whenever he made a general statement across the board about mothers, I was like, oh yeah, I got to show you all this. This is a trip. I'm not going to bring her into what she's saying about Eric. My focus is strictly on what they are doing with. That's why I haven't talked about Patrick's criminal past. I'm focused basically on transparency, equality across the board. All right. And where you start to see red flags is whenever 2 people that do not live with the Whitakers get 66% of what's being made off of all social media platforms, which they are monetized allegedly on at least 6 different social media platforms. And 2 people together combined are making 66% of income. I have a problem with that. All right. And allegedly, in my opinion, from my observation of public videos, the Whittaker family does not have the capacity to understand what they're signing and the magnitude of it. You know what I mean? Okay. What do you got? Yeah, I can. You guys can find the channel. Oh, Captain, I have my popcorn. I hope Timmy. I know. I hope he got to keep his cell phone. It seemed like he really enjoyed that cell phone. He liked to take pictures and stuff. He thought he was but he enjoyed that cell phone. But what we all love our cell phones. So hopefully he got to keep his cell phone. I don't know. I don't know. Sneaky snakes. Yes. I agree. I agree. I agree. Yeah, you got to play. Yeah, I don't know if you got to play games or not, but we all like our phones. We all like our phones. Everybody likes our phones. At any age, you like a phone, right? So I hopefully he got to keep his phone. But you know what? I've been sitting here thinking back about it, and I'm thinking that Ray wasn't really. It looked like, from my opinion, Ray was looking pretty rough. Okay, he started to look like he was, needed some food. Now I'm not in the health care. This is just my observation, and I think it may be in the best interest for Ray to be under medical care because he needs to get healthy. All right. And I think that Lorraine may have something going on. She keeps pointing to her head and sometimes her stomach. So And his knee pain, yeah, and his knee. So I think that this could be potentially a good thing. It does not take away the fact that there is not transparency to the community and the public that financially helped the Whitakers. Okay, you can still be thankful for certain things and then say, hey, we still need to be transparent. All right, we're not kin to these folks. We're not kin to Patrick and Eric. I have no ball in the game. All right. Mine is whenever you get on a public platform and you talk about doing God's work, then do God's work. Don't do shady shit. God ain't doing shady. He ain't doing shady shit. All right. They also said they were going to get custody of the three of them. I don't know if that's in the best interest right now, to be honest with you. Maybe if they can all get into an assisted living somewhere together, that might be the best option for them because of their health is so deteriorated. And they also have to be in fear of BJ coming around and stuff. And living in an assisted living facility, and they have apartments that you kind of live by yourself but not. I don't know. I'm not the person to make the decisions. I've just ideas that I've been, thinking of in my with my own self, and I'm like, well, maybe this isn't a bad thing because of the medical situations that they're in. You know what I mean? And I don't know. The three deserve better. Yeah, I know for a fact they deserve better than what they've been given. Know if they will use them for money. You think that the facility will use them for money? Well, I know that the facility has to be paid. They're going to sell property and shit. I get it. I know that. But there's so much confusion around if they own 16 or 17 acres. We know that allegedly they don't own the house. So all that is confusing. And, I guess we could I don't want to dig that deep in someone's personal life like that, like going to look for deeds and going to see there's back. I might do it for my own information, but I wouldn't share it on YouTube. Because that's just, makes me feel weird. They need their own yes, they need an accountant, they need a family planner, they need a family attorney, and also they need someone that deals in family trust, an account like that. And there's attorneys and lawyers and people out there that does exactly that. Eric said he never once got a thank you. Are you kidding me? He's a jerk. You know what? I don't. And if he didn't, what did you come here to do it to get attaboys? Are you an attaboy type of guy? Oh, you're an attaboy type of guy. Oh, you must have been raised with a single mom. That's the problem. So there was Timmy time paid for how and how much and to who, right? There's still we done talked about Timmy time. We done talked about um the other one, the video to tell you happy birthday was 24.99. I don't think that they are. This is just my opinion, and I'm not in that state and anything, but I really don't think that they're gonna get them. I don't think so. If they're under the care of the state, assisted living would be very beneficial for each of them. They're being exposed, do need support, and those who stand up for their rights. Absolutely. They need like an advocate through the court system. All right. They need someone to look after them through the court system. Yeah. I mean, Sandy, I get that too, because not all state funded programs work out like we think they should. You know what I mean? There's some fucked up shit that goes on out there. There's going to be a lot of heirs to that property, right, Miss Robinson? It would be good if they could continue to live together where they can be supported, right? I mean, uh, I'm actually in a good mood. I just want good things happen with the family, and I'm sure who I trust out of these people. Bad Bob Apples, I'm telling you, honey, none of us do. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that Eric's a piece of shit or Patrick's a piece of shit. I'm saying there's some shitty shit going on from my observation. And money changes people. Absolutely. Sometimes people walk into a situation thinking they're going to do people good, but they do better for themselves first. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Oh, and it's sad. It's sad to see. It's really sad to see. because no one needs to be treated inhumanely. No one needs to be. And that's the thing. Even them saying we split it three ways, Patrick gets a cut, Eric gets a cut, and then the Whitakers get a cut. That right there makes me feel some kind of way. Like they are not even seen as individuals, they're just seen as the family. No, they're individual people. And they deserve a percentage of their own money. You're putting them on social media. They deserve their own. Okay? They won't live long, but I don't. I think you're right, Mrs. Robinson. I think you're right because Lorraine did say, or not Lorraine, but Betty did say she made a promise to her parents that she would take care of her family, and not being able to fulfill that for her, it probably bothers her, and that might not mean a lot to some people, but whenever you like for me, if I wouldn't have been able to fulfill that commitment that I made to my dad about taking care of him till his last breath, it would still bother me to this day. That means a lot to certain people, man. And I think it bothers her. Hmm. Yeah, they're codependent on each other. Even though people may talk about how they took care of each other and they hit each other or what, that's what the dynamic of that family. And Betty has made that comment. She has. She has made that comment. Oh, you can tell she's heartbroken. Absolutely, Lolly. She's upset. She's hurt. That's you just ripped everything she's ever known all of her entire life out from under her. The home, her family. Now she's down there with Patrick. The fuck out of here with that. It's weird, man. To me, it's fucking weird. Mm-mm. Mama Bear, are you in here? I feel so bad for Miss Betty. I do too. She was just right there. Um, Patrick isn't trustworthy. I'm thinking the same thing. I think. Oh, okay. Um, really weird. It's really weird. Well, I didn't think about it because I didn't ask you before. I was gonna have you jump up here and talk while I went to use the bathroom and got a drink, but I was like, she may be doing something. Never mind. I know all about the holler for someone who's never been up here, up there, guys. It really is bad. Yeah, and there's a lot. In my opinion, I grew up in a very rural area in Illinois, and we were farmers, okay? And people always think, oh, you're a farmer. My dad rented the farmland. We didn't own the land, okay? And we didn't have a lot. And I had five brothers, and we worked for every damn thing we had, okay? We worked for everything we had. So we cut wood for our wood stove, okay? We had well water, we had it all, right? All right, so whenever people want to say, yeah, that's why I have a little bit of a southern twang and country and I cuss like a sailor. Hell, I have five brothers that grew up on a farm. What the fuck? You expect me to act like a lady? Get out of here. Then I moved to the city. So talk about a freaking, a head spin. Farm, farm life is hard work. You damn right it is. Drop them. Okay, I didn't know if you could or not because you might have been busy. But I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, and I can't take you with me. And I gotta get a drink. I'm thirsty and I gotta pee. Oh Lord, I got a sheet. I don't really gotta do that. I'm just kidding. But I do have to pee. Larry and Kenny would have kept Ray dry and clean. Yeah, they could have. I know, isn't that heartbreaking, Retribution? That's absolutely heartbreaking to me. Knowing that that lady spent so much money on rugs, okay? Isn't that heartbreaking? So they certainly they couldn't. They made a killing in no time and had show no account. It was crazy. I could never. I'm surprised she's still alive. To be honest with you guys, I'm surprised the lady's still alive. Okay, because that's a lot of money to go through on you know what, on drugs. I mean, that's a lot of. I don't know what kind of drugs she uses, but hell, I, I probably would have died. I'm gonna play this song real quick, guys, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
All right, good. I'm back. Phew. My eyeballs were floating. I ain't kidding you. I said, Lord Jesus, my eyeballs are floating, honey. Okay, thank you guys for being patient and letting me, you know, use the bathroom. I don't wear man pants, damn it. Oh, all right. So let's see what else we can find here to look at. All right. I keep going. Oh, I gotta switch because someone said they sent me something. Let me switch over here. I do have a Lady K. What is this? I don't know if I can get. I know that someone in the message said that they sent me something in the message. Let me see if I can get it because sometimes. Let me see what it is.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to come with another update. So apparently from what I'm seeing, with
So this guy keeps making videos. I'll show you who he is. But I do have a Lady K Facebook that I'm trying to put together the videos and stuff so we can go through it. You can just search my name. I'm not going to drop a link or anything. If you guys want to subscribe to it. Oh, there's Mama Bear. That scared me, girl. I said,
girl.
what's that sound in my ear? I said, oh, that Mama Bear. No, I went ahead and went. I turned on some music and I went. I couldn't hold it anymore. My eyeballs were floating, girl.
Oh my God, girl. I was like trying to get up here, and then like my Wi-Fi's like, reconnect to Wi-Fi. And I'm like, oh shit.
Girl, I swear to you, every time that I try to do something and it seems like very important, it's like something has to happen. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Like, we seen the other day I was getting kicked off a StreamYard in the middle of my stream. I'm like, what is going on right now? It says you said a Lady K. Yeah, Tara, I do have one. It's just let me see what it is. I don't utilize it much, but I been getting information that way through Messenger. So I think that it's something good to have. But it's just Lady K Talks. And you'll see like a picture of like a sunflower. It's kind of in the same that I have over here. I can show it to you in a second. Um, but this guy keeps posting stuff. Some of it's true, some of it's not. Let me see if you've seen this guy, Mama Bear. Some of it's like true, but some of
Yeah.
it's kind of not true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
trying to call him a liar, but maybe just the information that he's getting isn't quite accurate.
Who?
So
Okay. Yeah.
his name is let's see. What's his name? His name is JT.
Okay. Is he another
Okay.
insider?
I don't know if he's an insider. I've watched a couple of his videos. He does have a YouTube channel and he has
Yeah.
a Facebook. A pretty small channel, smaller than me, and I didn't think it could get any smaller than this one. Um, so let me see. I'll play this for you. We'll see what he says. Turn it up. This is not my content. This is JT. Everybody, let me introduce you to JT, who's a new person that is involved, or not involved, but reporting on this. Here we go.
Feud that is going back and forth between Patrick and Eric. As I've said before, Patrick is having some other guy named Ernie Evans on his lives. Last night he was supposed to bring a live and he didn't, and then apparently Ernie Evans jumped on the live again, and I don't really understand where he plays in with all this. It just doesn't make sense to me. But
Well, I'll tell you, he's Patrick's friend that he met in Florida, and then he plays bluegrass music. Patrick loves bluegrass music, so he's friends with Ernie, and maybe one day Ernie will let him up on stage to play his funky guitar. Okay, play that funky
He's
music, white boy.
I feel like he's Ernie Shell's wannabe brother. Like,
Baby, baby. Oh, every time I'm like, no, not Ernie, not Stern Dog. Not to anyone that loves Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell is a freaking, let me see. He is a main staple in drama crama community, okay? Like, he is an
He's a
original
character.
OG. He's a character in drama. I'm just going to tell you, okay? Okay, bluegrass related, enough said. Ernie said he met with the lawyer too via Zoom. Well, good for him. He should. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, not great news. Hairnet guy fell out of the loop. Not great news. Hairnet guy. No, not. Are you talking about Ernie? Please tell me. Easy lanes. Come with this shit, baby. Okay, it says Ernie said he met with lawyer two via Zoom. Ah, yeah, right. I don't know. He said, well, we met with the attorney, so I don't know if he was on via Zoom or not. But we're going to continue listening to this guy.
I did see a post on Eric's page. Eric stated that he did see where, no, Eric stated that he did call and speak with somebody at DHHR, which apparently is the department that takes care of adults that can't take care of themselves. And as of right now, Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray are all property of the state.
Now, we got you.
They are well. They are being taken
I think this cat's behind.
care of, and that's a blessing. Maybe it's something that these people needed. I know they're really hoping for reunification, with Betty, and I know her heart is broken. I just don't know exactly where we're going to be at right now with all that, guys, because there's so much stuff going on with Eric and Patrick, and I don't think that Eric's a bad guy at all. I really do think that he had the best intentions for this family.
Skirt. I think he may have cared a little bit, but he cared about himself more than he cared about them. Wow. I mean, okay. What's your feelings, Mama Bear?
no. I'm going to look at anybody that is getting themselves involved in this as shady. I'm sorry. It is what it is at this point.
Yeah. Shady. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really did think Patrick was a great guy in the beginning. You could see the bond that he had with Timmy, but on the back burner, you never really know exactly what somebody had planned. Yeah, he might have grown really fond of Timmy and they might have had a strong relationship, but at the end of the day, Patrick did have some demons that he was fighting, and he did get paid from this situation. And people have asked multiple times for receipts and all these lives that he's supposed to be doing, where he's going to answer all these questions, seem to keep constantly getting postponed. And then you got this guy Ernie jumping on, and he's basically telling everybody a bunch of repeat nothing.
And that's exactly what it is. It's repeat nothings. Ernie repeats
It
nothing.
really is just smooth talking or want to be a smooth talker. Like that's all it
But it
is.
really isn't smooth talking. I mean, he may think he is, but it's like,
No.
welcome to
Mm-mm.
the answer. And then he gets so angry whenever someone like questions them. They get so freaking mad. I'm like, have
I
you
know.
not ever been on social media before?
Like it's so stupid, especially when you ask for money for people for a certain thing. They're going to want, especially once things start looking weird, they're going to ask for shit.
Yeah, I was gonna play that game girl, but she kind of is it the one with the toddler or not toddler, Toddy Hot Toddy. I don't know her name. I keep messing it up. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Um, but I think she looks like the type that would strike a bitch. Okay, and I I don't have any problem with people striking me and shit, and I'm not starting today. You know, I was because it's very interesting. Is that the one you're talking about, game girl? I'm not sure. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I went and watched it, but I was like, I don't know if I. She seems like she can share other. She's that type of creator. It seems like that she can share other people's shit, but don't you dare share hers. So we'll let her stick around a
Yeah.
little bit. Well, yeah, we're gonna let
Mm-hmm.
her stick around. I think she has two channels. Someone said to me too, but I don't know. But she looks like she's strike a bitch. So I'm like,
Right.
nah, I ain't doing it.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm good. But it is interesting. Now, I may transform it if whenever on my StreamYard into some clips. Now I can do that. I can clip it. I can clip a bitch. But
Yeah.
all right. And then
Right.
then I can but what I can do is I can let's see how I'll figure this out. I can share it or I can clip it, then download it to my StreamYard. It can make like generate clips and then I can share my own clips of her. Cause see then that is
Right.
that's transformed,
Well, I
right?
mean, yes, absolutely. Now you could also put some when you play it, put your background music on, and then you if you have an overlay, you can even do it that way. That's
Yeah.
transformative as well. So if you just want to share the whole thing and you don't want to clip it, you can always do that and just put the air, the overlay over the live, and she
Yeah,
can't
I'll
she
show
can't do
you who I'm
shit.
talking about. We'll watch. I think you can share something less than 30 seconds. Well, no, I'll go
Hmm.
over to what's his name? What's his name? That's sharing this stuff too. He is talking about him. Hi, Lady K. Check your email, please. Just sent you something. Not sure you've seen this. Okay, I'll check it here in just a second while we're watching this guy. He may strike me too. Hell, I don't know. No strike wars.
I know people are mad. They want answers. A lot of people donated to this family, and it's just a sad situation. But it was something that brought my spirits up a little bit. Just knowing, even though that Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray are not with Betty right now, hopefully that Betty will be able to go up there and see them. But right now they are safe. They are together, from my understanding. So that's a blessing also, because Tim, how much Timmy loves his mom. And Ray's been around everybody, his whole life too. So I'm sure it's making him feel a little bit more comfortable. But I just wanted to bring you guys an update and let you guys know what was going on. I always say that I will. And again, thank you for watching my channel. And I hope you guys have a blessed day.
Okay, so there's that. I didn't get um anything from you. Let me drop my email again for you because there is somebody else that has made another Tell Lady K um, Gmail because it pops up whenever I send myself something. So if you see where you at in see on my email, you'll see if you look at the screen right now on the top, I think it might be right hand corner if you're viewing it. I think it's the same way as I see it, where it says the purple with the white, it says Lady K Talks on the screen, like the little tag that's at the very top of this video above Mama Bear. You'll see that when you tag me in an email. Someone was very upset with me a few months back, and they sent me some death threats, and I think they created an email to get my emails. So, because it's been around that long, so I think that unless you pick the right one, it doesn't go there. So yeah, that was it. Okay. Okay. Some people like I'm like I don't get and whenever I show them they're like, yeah, one other one popped up too. Yeah, someone is stuff that happens whenever you I'm not really a content creator, I'm a shit talker, so I expect to hear shit, but I'm like just give it up.
Hey,
I'm looking at my spam.
I'll tell you this: you're not YouTube famous until you've been cloned. I'll tell you from. I mean, that's what I said when I was cloned like 4 times.
Well, I have been cloned in a chat, and I've
Right.
also had a problem with my damn email. Uh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. Wow, okay, yeah, been following Mark since the family. Yeah, that was it. I'll resend it. Okay. Hopefully I get it. I want to see it. Eric, where's the money over the past few months, supposedly for washer and dryer? That's what I want to know. Well, I showed that video where on the 21st of June, uh, Patrick showed his Cash App saying that they needed a washer, a dryer, a lawnmower, and refrigerator that people can send it to him through his Cash App or buy it off of. Um, I'm trying to look at my email. Oh, here it is. Got it. Um, oh, let's see. Uh, but then no one's ever said
Let
they've
me
seen
let me
anything.
read let me read Lolly's comment. I don't know if you saw this, but she
Okay,
said, "Did anyone watch the interview where Larry lets it
got
slip
it.
that Ray was kept in a cage as a child? I'm
Yeah.
thinking he could have been severely neglected." Then he talked about Ray not trying to run away. Now, I'll say this
Wow.
too. I don't know, like the first thing I noticed from like the first time I saw Ray was the bond with those dogs and the fact that he had learned to communicate like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me that he was literally kind of raised by those dogs. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm
Right,
not.
right.
But it's just the truth. Like, I feel like Lolly is on the right track, and it's so sad. It breaks my heart. Like, as a mom, it breaks my heart.
Yeah,
It
it's
just
that's
breaks my
very, very
heart.
sad. It's very sad. And just think to be living all your life in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going
Yeah.
to say this. If the state knew about their conditions and the way that they had to live because they knew no better and they've always just walked away, this looks real. Okay, well, we're just going to take Patrick and Eric out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just talk about what if the state ever had contact with them and knew what type of shape this situation was in and they never came in and helped. This looks real bad on the state of Virginia, West Virginia. And I know that it's that the county doesn't have a lot of money. I get all that, but you need to get a hold of somebody and the uppers in that whole damn state and get some help for those people.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm also being told that a lot of people do not have the best living conditions in the state of West Virginia. Well, then let me tell
Right.
you, write the fucking president and tell him to quit sending money overseas and help our people. I demand help our
Yeah.
people.
No, I
Demand it.
agree. What
Demand
happened to
that shit.
America first? And you know what? I mean, here's another thing like I noticed too, or I will call out right now. Um, the fact of I remember the first
Yeah.
like interview, one of the first interviews, like this has always stuck in my mind. I think this was on Mark's channel. Yes, it was on Mark's channel, and he like I think it was I can't remember who it was talking. I think it was Betty was saying, or no, the kid like Timmy, Lorraine, like everybody was talking about. Like Mark asked if they had gone to school. Some of them did, some of them didn't at all. But if some of
Mm-hmm.
them did, they're in that system and they would have seen as teachers and mandatory reporters,
Mm-hmm.
they would have seen that and reported. I will guarantee you they would have. So the fact of the matter is this family has been abused or neglected from the state
No, I'm talking about
since their
presidents.
childhood.
Right. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
talking about the current president, honey. I'm talking about this all presidents. Okay. If
all
it,
presidents.
I'm not talking about. I'm. No, let me tell you what I won't. I don't get on here, even if I don't have the same political belief or vote for, or I'm not saying who I voted for because where I'm from, still we don't discuss that. Okay, with something that we do privately. All right.
Right.
And that's just, and I don't get on here and say, oh, go this guy, oh, this guy. That's people
Mm-hmm.
can do what they want to do. We live in the United States of America. We are free to vote for who we want to, and you're free to believe in what you want to believe in, and you don't need to
Yeah.
be discarded because of your
Mm-mm.
political view, period. All right. So I'm not blaming any particular president. Okay. Let's get that out of the way.
Right. No,
I'm
this falls
saying
on all
this
presidents.
this falls on the government, period. High,
Yeah,
low,
the
medium,
government.
all of it. All right, period. Because what is being said is that there is a lot of people that still live in the United States of America that some are living in tents and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not talking, this needs, yeah, we don't do politics here. Let me tell you, honey, that shit makes
No.
me have a headache. But I'm talking about we need to take care of our people. That's all I
Yes.
want to say is we need, instead of sending these ice watch, and I live by where they send the spaceships and stuff up. I know that that's probably good research, but could we not do it one time and take that expense and give it to people, needy people in America? Can we do it one time, see how it works out? Sometimes people
Right.
don't need a hand up. Sometimes people literally just need a hand. They need a hand up, not a hand out, just to get them motivated. Whenever you've been beat down so long, it's hard to get back up. And people need to start
Mm-hmm.
having compassion for folks, man. Oh, it's your fault. Just get a job. Pull yourself up from your bootstraps, buddy. All right? That's
Right.
sometimes it's hard. That's so easy to say than to actually do. We used to be a society of
Mm-hmm.
compassion, empathy, sympathy, help your neighbor.
Yes.
Motherfuckers don't even know their neighbors now. They don't even know what their neighbor's
Yeah.
name is. And that's the
And
society
they
that
can do
we're
they
living in.
yeah, and they used to do good deeds just because they saw a need, not because
Yeah,
there's a camera and they're thinking about the freaking views. Like, for fuck's sake, man.
yeah, yeah.
Like, what the hell? I don't get it.
So someone said Patrick posted, so we're gonna
Oh,
go look what Patrick posted. Now, he was not supposed to be posting on the Patrick channel unless it's about himself, I guess. But I guess we're doing. So let's read it. I guess I don't know what it is. It may be happy, bad. I don't know. So I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to share it. Okay. I love what Lady Cage is saying about need a hand up. Exactly. It's not a hand. It's
mm-mm.
not a handout. It's a hand up, honey. Let me tell you, I
Mm-hmm.
come from the real world. Everything that me and my husband have, and we're not rich people. Let me tell you that now. We worked our freaking asses off. Okay. Not because we enjoyed fucking working. Okay. Because we
Right.
had to. We had to. I left my family because see Eric, I was one of those single mothers that the father fucking died. All right, and I had to go take
Mm-hmm.
care of my children. I moved away from my family because the income level that I needed to be at, it wasn't provided in the area that I was born and raised. So I had to
Right.
take myself out of that location and relocate to make the money
Mm-hmm.
I needed to take care of my kids. See, I didn't need a man to help me do that. Oh, now, let
Mm-mm.
me tell you, it would have been easier, not easy, but easier. But I had to stand on my own 2 feet because
Yeah.
I wasn't in control of the cards that I was dealt. But I just learned that I need to know and learn how to play with the cards that I was dealt. Okay.
Right.
And let me tell you what, I have very my daughter just got married before she was 30, not because she was pregnant, Eric, because she's in love.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because she was in love, period. I wish she'd have a
Yep.
grandbaby. Oh my God, I wouldn't be on Facebook, honey. I'd be crocheting goddamn blankets.
Oh my God. I would be like so excited. I'd be like, oh my God,
I swear to
yay.
God, if that child, I'm telling you what, I will never get on. If my baby girl has a child, I'm gonna tell you what, you guys, I'm gonna tell you about it, okay? Because I just keep a lot of my stuff private. Like they didn't even know my daughter was getting married. I told them after, but I'm letting every one of yous know, okay? Because I won't be able to hold it back. I'm gonna be,
Mm-mm.
girl, my, because she's the baby, and
Yep.
that'll be. Oh, I don't know. I'll just be so damn excited. I will be just. I don't even know. So here's what Patrick said 25 minutes ago. Make sure you guys can see it.
So good.
I don't know how well you guys can see stuff on your end, but because you guys maybe just be flying by the seat of your pants and just believe in me. I'm trying to show it like for real, for real. I hope you guys can see it. All right, let's make a small mama bear if I can do that.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna hit mute.
Oh no, that's really bad that way. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That will work. Okay. All right. So, see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Hey, look at me. Look at me computer in it. Now you guys should be able to see it. Look at me computer in it. Holy shit. Okay,
Oh my
today.
God, I'm so proud.
Yay! Today's setting on this old porch, I realized that it grew bigger. Bigger as in no one here to take up the room where we once sat. The many summers setting in the swelter of the heat, drinking soda and watching the dogs bark as cars pass by. Timmy and his coloring books and paper and pencil spelling the word Timmy and home until it ran off the page. Lorraine hiding potato chips and Ray bumming chew tobacco. It was normal for us, but abnormal for others. But the thing is, we still loved you when you made fun of us. This was our normal. This was us being happy. And just like that, we were torn apart just because of our living condition didn't add up to your specs. We are country folk. Country folk don't need fancy. We just need family and a bunch of it. Bring them home. Betty Whittaker. Oh, that's from Betty, allegedly. I don't know if
Hmm.
they, said, if she probably said that in a roundabout way, but
Yeah,
I feel very, very bad for Betty.
I do too.
This is all she knows is her family. And
Yep.
let me tell you something. I hope, Patrick, I talk a lot of shit, okay? I'm country folk too, so I mean this. All the shit talking, all the shit talking that I'm doing it with as much as respect as I can. So let me tell you this, Patrick. I want you to read that over and over until it sinks really, really down deep in your freaking soul, okay? I need you to do that. I need you to read that over and over to yourself, sir. You don't have nothing to convince us with, but you may need to convince yourself of what you're saying. Okay? We know what's going on. We can see it. If guilt's starting to set in, it should. Okay? If guilt's starting to set in, then it should, honey. So, I'm going to tell you, read that over and over and over again to yourself, what they had. Let me tell you what, I never would talk about the way anyone lives because I come from a very large family. We did not have a lot, but what we had was each other. We had each other through the good, bad, and ugly. They have that no more. That's all they've ever known,
Yep.
generation after generation after generation. And letting somebody else in their family without the proper security and blankets over it, you have created this for them. This is not anybody else's fault but the two men that were on video with them. I'm sorry. I don't fall for bullshit. So I need you to keep reading that to yourself, Patrick. Keep reading it to yourself, Patrick, until it really hits you
Right.
yourself in the gut. Because you ain't got nothing to prove. Like you said, you can get on here and talk
Mm-mm.
about how you feel and how people are picking on you, but by God, don't show the fucking analytics.
Yep.
You know what? That shit pisses me off.
And he's just trying to get sympathy and ass pats. Again.
I won't fall for it. I'm sorry. I
No.
want to see the good in people. But whenever you don't come in full transparency, then that's whenever I start to have a problem. You know what I mean? That's when I start to have a problem.
Yeah, same here. It
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's gross.
No,
I
it's sad. It's so sad.
It
It's
is
so
very
sad.
sad.
And, I could see Betty saying a lot of things. She's probably very depressed right now. And I hope if he has any damn good common sense about him, that he's taking her somewhere to speak to somebody, like a professional, a therapist, even somebody. You know what I mean? Because she has enough going against her. Mm-mm. This is a pity trap. They said this is a pity
Right.
trap.
Oh yeah. Am I echoing?
Just a little bit. I think for maybe me. I don't know. Is she echoing, guys, in the chat? It kind of sounded, but not like echo.
Let me try let me try this. How's that?
No, say something.
I feel like it's worse.
No, now it seems like it's better on my end.
Oh, okay, good.
Sadie said, talk,
Okay.
damn it. So we can't hear an echo unless you talk.
Right. I
No,
was
not
like
really.
sitting there
Yeah,
like,
it's not.
oh,
It
can
wasn't
you
really
hear
an echo. It
it?
was kind of like I don't know, like not really an echo, like a tin can talk. I left the country I was raised in at 18 years old and always had my independence and free speech as exercise by cracker, whatever country I live in. Good baby,
Right.
cracker lacka lacka. There used to be a song that I used to know that had that in it, and every time I see your name, that reminds me of that. Back in the day. Oh my
Right.
goodness. Well, good
Yeah, I'm
people
gonna jump
is
down back into the chat so you can end this thing.
okay, honey. You guys know me.
Okay.
I'm never here for a long time. I'm always here for a good time, though.
Bye guys. I'll be in the chat. All
Thank you for
right.
coming up, though. I appreciate you.
Of course. Okay.
Bye. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll have to keep our eyes out, folks, and see what comes. What comes and what goes, what's on and what ain't. I think he's going to start playing the sympathy card, but for us, it's not going to work, right? For us, we know. I bet he is feeling a little guilty, though. I mean, why wouldn't he? Look what he has managed to do. He has managed to take a family, put them back on YouTube, and not have the proper safety valves put into place. And that's what's scary to me. You know what I mean? That's what's scary to me. Ray doesn't wear a belt because his hands make it difficult for him to take off in time. Right, that makes sense. That would make total sense. I hope he has major guilt. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys that one thing. Let me, damn it, I keep forgetting her name. Tootle? Or no, I was going to go with the Watson family. Family podcast. He's the gentleman that was having a little bit of a trouble with um, the other lady. I don't think that he would strike me. I'm just going to share what he has to say real quick. He never goes live. He only does videos, it looks like. But this is who he looks like. Oh, I'll just drop the link for you guys. Um, well, I thought I was subscribed, but maybe I won't. Yeah, if you guys type in the Watson Family Podcast, he does videos on this too. Um, I'll copy this. Want to let me copy link address. Okay, and then if you guys want to go over there and get filled in on um what's going on, what you drinking, Lady K? I know, right? And it's only damn 5:30 in the afternoon on Eastern. I'm drinking that damn Zephyr Hills damn water. It got a kick to it today. Oh, Lord Jesus. All right. So that's the link to the Watson family. You can go over there and see what he was talking about. Toddy One Skip. That's her name. Toddy One Skip. Honey One Skip. I don't want to play their stuff because over here in the community that I'm in, we don't strike each other. It's fair use over here in this community that I'm in. I don't know what they consider fair use. Okay, so I don't know. They don't know me. I don't know them. I'm not trying to, ooh, Lady K, you can use that video. She said, use it. I mean, okay. I mean, can you send me an email confirmation on that? Okay. Which girl, honey? Oh, Patrick's daughter. Oh, I forgot. I have something too. Um, boy, I'm just losing it. Oh, Patrick's daughter does and this is on YouTube, right? I'm gonna drop this link so you guys can watch this. I want to review it before um I where can I get this at? Let me drop this link so you guys can watch it. I got to review things before I just put it out there because, I mean, I do talk a lot of shit, but I do try to view whatever I do. And NNC, thank you so much. Yeah, this is his. Okay, got it. Future recovery comments. Okay, this right here is the link to that video. Guys, please go over there and like it, and then I'll look at and I'll review it and see if I feel comfortable sharing it. I mean, I know I'm being kind of sketchy with some shit, but I just got to review it and make sure that I feel comfortable putting it out, okay? Read it, fair use, right? Fair use, baby. But there is the link if you guys want to, and I'll come live again tomorrow, obviously. Um, and we'll talk about it too. Sandy, yes, that was me up there. I forgot to add my tutu and Mama Bear up here. She up here sneaking around. So I gotta look at. Yeah, I appreciate people sending me stuff, but before I just put it on my page, I like to look at it just because I don't. What I consider doxing and other people consider doxing are is two different things. And not to say that anyone's done nothing wrong. I'm just saying I like to keep a little bit of a fucking moral standard over here. And if I don't know what's in it, I don't know what I'm getting into, right? So I don't mean to be rude, guys, but and I always appreciate what people send me. And I always give credit where credit's due because that's how we roll over here. All right, guys, you know me. I'm never here for a long time. I'm always here for a good time. I'm out. Peace. I'm gone.